the
Shut
best.
up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.
It's a cripple and the Canuck. Neither one could give a fuck. They're just trying to make a buck. She'll take him out if he gets stuck. Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me. It's a cripple and broke your back. Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me. Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Hey, we're doing a damn show. All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're doing a show. Hello. Hi.
We're gonna do the damn thing. I'm gonna put my buttons over here, even though I don't need them. But I'm gonna do that because I can, because I want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm dropping frantically dropping links in the Discord because I completely forgot to do such
It's
things.
fine. I can use a minute to rant. I had
Okay, go
to
ahead.
I had to edit, launch like 3 times before I realized Twitch doesn't like the word cripple. Dear Twitch,
Oh.
why do you hate me and how I choose to identify as a handicapped person? I am sick of this handicap hatred that Twitch is lobbying against cripples. If I want to say I'm a cripple, as a cripple, that's my goddamn crippled right. So Twitch, explain yourself. Why do you hate handicapped cripples? Your answer, Twitch. I'm waiting. Maybe if you were a little more sensitive and understanding, Twitch, you'd realize how cripples like me suffer through life and need a healthy outlet to take our rage on. And the word cripple is that outlet. And when you take my right to call myself a cripple in my own show's title, you wave your able-bodied frickin' privilege in front of me, because if I just wanted to be fat, lazy white guy, then, oh, I'm Aaron Imholt. I mean, what?
Wait a minute.
See, that's the best part. That's going to get to him. Someone's going to clip this. Johnny's ripping on you, Aaron. He's going to watch it go, that fucking dick. And then he's going to message me like, you're a dick. And then we'll talk about Aaron like, what's up, Johnny? And they'll be like, oh, we're driving a wedge. Like, I love the drama that I get now about people driving a wedge and things destroying stuff. I just realized I have to fix something. I apologize.
That's okay.
For those of you not in the know, I am not doing what's referred to as futzing. I'm not doing
Not at all. He's not at all finicky and exactly precise on how things look and stand. And yeah, it's not at all a thing he does all throughout a movie just to make sure that the screen is perfectly.
Hey, you appreciate those movies and you know it.
I do. I appreciate the fuck out of those movies. I have a blast. They're old school. They're back from like our childhood. So super cool, like Short Circuit. Loads of fun. And the fact that we have to do like an Uber boomer style with a camera on a screen feeding to another screen so that we can both see.
Yeah, just keep saying that over a live stream.
Right, never mind. It doesn't work like
do these things
for
at all.
anything.
I don't know where people get these horrible, weird ideas.
Boomer jerry rigging shit that we go through trying to share stuff. It's movies and stuff. It's very difficult,
This
and it's
freaking
funny as
Canadian
fuck.
is not
It's
going to
very
stop
funny.
until she gets me arrested. She's getting me pursued by the IRS for all these
Well,
fake
it doesn't
businesses she
work a
keeps
lot of
telling
the
people I'm
time,
running.
which is
Just
why
God, my
Yeah.
life is going to be over because this lady's like, no, but it'll be fun. No, it's really a thing. No, it's not a thing. There's no business. No, guys, it's really a thing. No, it's not a thing. No, guys, it's really a thing. No, it isn't. People believe you when you say that.
Oh, I've got to be careful. My words do get others in trouble.
I am
Like the
deathly worried that that computer
like
monitor thing is
the
tickling your
meat
thumb.
market that's so popular. People are writing songs about it.
Oh, that's right. We have songs to get into about the meat market and shit, as well as the chat. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello,
Hi.
Johnny and Digger. Hello, Mr. Q. Hello, Bishop. Hello, Rusty Grammar, MSO. It lives. Missed you yesterday, says Mr. Q. Yeah, dude. Yesterday I was really, really sore. I'm not doing a whole lot better today. I simply knew ahead of time so I could medicate appropriately. I'm so tempted to be like, you know what? We still have some booze. Fuck it, drinking stream just a little bit. Not like drink stream, but like we'll have a couple just to make life feel better. But no, I can't. God, if I could. Anyways, but yeah, we do have a couple. We have the songs. I haven't seen any of them. You said one of them is a banger, I believe. You said
One of them's pretty funny.
one of them is
I
pretty
listened
funny.
to one of them and it had me laughing out loud. Because you were wondering what was making me laugh, and
Mhm.
that was it. It was great. So
Well,
there you go.
we'll get into that. Try retard and Canuck. I don't think we're allowed to do that one either. Either way,
I
I
don't know.
named
I
it
think
Johnny and
retard's coming
Digger.
back. Joe Rogan and there's a few people bringing the word retard back. RFK Jr. In fact, he didn't even try to bring it back. It was the name of a place that he worked at, but people decided to flip
Oh.
their heads and walk out.
Lord, who was that? Dear Lord. Cripple is on Ripple. All right. I don't know. Slew. All right. See you. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but thank you. Cool video. You're not laying on your mattress and being a bum streamer yet, so I think you're good. Yeah, but who's doing that? Other than that one guy that I covered a couple of times because he grosses me out. Who's literally doing that? I don't think anyone.
I don't know.
I really hope that's not like an actual streaming trend. No, guys, we just sit here and yes, move the camera while I'm scooting myself up because that
There
doesn't
you
freak
go.
me out at all. Where I'm like,
Sorry.
God, why did everything change?
Saint-
What did I
Saint Eric
do?
was having a little bit of an OCD issue, so figured I'd
I
switch it back.
dared move.
So sorry. There you go. Like
Why are you
him
on opposite sides?
futzing with stuff,
Who?
trying to get things perfect.
Who
I've got a
futzes?
bit of OCD too as well, so
Futz?
I get
Who's
it.
futzing? Oh, 10 from Dill.
Well,
10
I
from
roast you.
$10 in towards the show already. So
Nice. Thank
April 18th goal for this Friday has been moved to Monday, the 21st, because I don't make people pay for random days off that I decide to take because I don't feel up to streaming due to things like overexerting myself.
Fair enough.
So we're gonna switch that to the 21st, and we're gonna I have to take another 10 because we got 10 yesterday too from somebody.
Nice.
So the 21st, so we got to take 20 off, and we're at $45 for the 21st goal day. So that's awesome. Everything you throw in between now and then just goes to that, even on the Saturday fuck around game streams, which I think we're still doing Marvel Rivals this Saturday. I'm not sure. Pretty sure Marvel Rivals is still the ticket. Wait, you're streaming Easter Monday. Wait, what? Am I?
It's Easter.
So no, I'm
See,
not.
I don't know. I don't really observe a lot of this stuff. I don't have kids in my immediate area, so I don't have to do kid things. We never really celebrated Easter anyway.
All right, guys, I'm going to stop everything and
day.
say I hope you're not eating. Bed streaming. Use your belly button to hold your chip dip. Nature's bowl.
Nice.
Thank you, Saint RN.
Nice.
That is gross.
Thank you.
That is gross, sir. That is gross. If I had any of my dill pickle balls that are in the kitchen,
That didn't sound near as
I got a sack full of dill pickle balls.
and he was proud of that sack of
Dude,
dill
I'm proud of those.
pickleball.
Dill pickle poofs is what they are.
Because that made it
just
better.
sounds remarkably good. Oh, I got a big old bag full of dill pickle poofs. I
Hi,
can't wait till this
Susan.
show's over. Gonna snack on some dill pickle poofs. I'll be like, get those aerated pickle poofs right in my mouth. All right. That's what it comes to. But and so do I.
Oh.
But yeah, that's interesting. So thank you for that. I don't know why anyone would stream from their bed on their back unless they're on OnlyFans. But thank you again for the $10.
That's kind of what I was thinking was, that sounds
Well,
like
yeah,
an
some people.
OnlyFans sort of a thing to do.
Let me get over here and I forgot I gotta grab the Twitch stream. Let's go to the view of the live stream. So update for everybody that has not heard. Friday we broke a monitor with everything that went out. And so the whole reason for yesterday being the way that it was, where I decided, fuck it, I'm not up to doing a show. And I decided not only that I wasn't up to doing my show, but I decided anyone else's. So I just was not available for things on Tuesday. That was because I overexerted myself Monday, moving monitors around like a crazy person, trying to get them to work. The good news is we solved all of the problems. The bad news is now I want to buy another monitor. But yeah, so other than throwing my back out kind of, sort of, and really overworking myself, we're okay. So
Good.
we'll be able to do a show, shallow breaths, and a lot of weed, and we'll make it through. Hiya, Digger and Johnny. I hope you're feeling better. Wild Saffron, I'm feeling a little better, as much as I can under the circumstance. I'm trying to take it easy today, which got the people from the gas meter coming today. And then yeah, that's about it. So we're doing the show today. We have a lot of the stuff we can talk about. I think you linked me the video from the Gene Hackman thing the other day. Was that one safe to play? I don't know. The Carrot Diamond under Botswana video from Gene Hackman. Yeah, I have the Hackman video. You know what, Mr. I've kill your cat. Screw you, cats. Couldn't take the idea of watching the video because a dog was guarding the body of the lady.
He didn't want to watch the video because
he was going to feel bad for the dog.
Oh, I did feel bad for the dog. I mean,
right? Yeah,
you got it
for the dog. But my point is, Mr. Hole, like, oh, I really hate your cat. I can't take the idea of just seeing a dog next to a dead person because the dog's sad. Well, screw you, sir. And that's the thing. Like, my cats know. Like, and this is the thing. Every cat owner knows. You know when you own a cat that they're going to eat your corpse. In fact, it's your cat's way of honoring you. Like, they're like, hey, I don't want you to go to waste and just, melt into the carpet. I don't want someone to find you like this. I'd rather they find a pristine skeletal corpse. And that's what they'll get if you leave your cat alone with you long enough, is you'll just be bones. And there you are.
I got 2 of them to feed. That's,
If you leave them alone long enough, they'll just find the cats nestled in your empty rib cage,
right?
Just taking a nap. And then they'll look at the next person that shows up like, food?
They know how to turn the water on if they really, really need to.
Oh. But actually, that's the funny thing. I don't think Alucard would actually eat me. And that's the thing. I think cats get the misnomer and the mistake. We're like, oh, they'll eat your corpse. No. Cats will bite you to make sure you're, not just asleep. So I think people have probably...
I'm pretty sure if they were hungry enough, they'd eat me.
Oh, I'm sure. But I don't know. Yeah. Shade for Days agreeing that mine would 100% eat me. No lie.
Right? I got 2 girls. Yeah, they're not going to go hungry. They start crying for food an hour before food time every day. It's annoying.
We always had a cat. I love cats. When I was raised, the best at keeping mice away. They're the best at keeping mice away. Here's why I don't love cats. I love specifically my cat. I don't mind cats. I like cats perfectly fine. I like most animals. But yeah, like my cat, like for me, cats were just a bit. And then I came across Alucard and I was like, but you're my cat. And then we've just been a pair. And now I've accepted begrudgingly that I also have to love another cat because another cat has decided that Al is also her cat. So since she and I co-own Al, I have to also take care of her because she is also a cat. So it's all my fault. No, cats are picky eaters. I don't feel like they would eat humans. I don't know. So
If they're locked into a house and starving, the cats will eat you.
But that's the thing too. Like, so like people that are dogs over cats, and that's their argument. So what do you say? You'd rather have somebody that like if forced into a situation with your corpse and no way out, they'll be like, you know what? I love you too much to do anything that prolongs my own life. I'll give up on happiness and whatever may be down the road. That's a remarkably dark outlook. I like the idea of a cat being like, look, I can't save you, but you can save me. Right,
Right?
meow. Right, meow. Come on. It's yours tomorrow. Right, meow.
I fully expect my girls to eat me if that's the case. They're indoor only cats. Like I said, she doesn't do it often, but she's done it often
And if you
enough.
declawed your cats, you deserve to have them eat you.
Oh no, I did not. No,
No,
got
not
claws.
you. I wasn't
okay.
saying you specifically. I meant just
I'm
in general.
thinking
I
I've
was
got
speaking
claw
to the
marks
internet.
all through here and all through here because Sweets climbed into bed and said it's time to get up, and I said no, and so she started kneading bread, and so yeah, there's all the way across in here in
I'll
a
have
bare
to.
skin. I got up. I woke up.
I'll
I got out of bed.
I'll look into that later and provide you my in-depth medical expertise if you don't
Oh
mind.
no, I'm fine, thank you.
No, it's free of charge. I do it for you. I'll do it for you.
Thank you both.
Don't even think about it. Just let it happen. Johnny endorses youth cannibalism. Break some bread or baking some bread. Classic, right, dude?
Yeah.
Bacon biscuits, I think, is one
Okay.
term
We
that
said
I've heard
knead
for it.
bread was
I have a
my
Siberian
mom always
Husky. If
said.
I die, that dog, with that dog in the house, you won't find my corpse. He'll eat the bones too, and then he'll bury whatever he doesn't eat. That dog will dig up and relay the concrete in the basement. You will not find a corpse. He will Breaking Bad dissolve the body. Now I'm just picturing a Siberian Husky with like lab goggles and just pouring chemicals into a tub. Biscuit Bakery is always open. I mean, if you have cats, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So Alucard the other day I was cleaning and Alucard was on the couch and there was a blanket over him. Speaking of the whole baking biscuit thing, Tegra jumped up, and that's one thing she loves to do. She loves to stick her paws into the throw pillows I have and just knead away. She'll do it on me. She kept doing it to Al. She jumped up on him. She's like, "What's this soft little lump?" And I'm like, "You're standing on Al." She needed another cat. It was weird. It's strange. I am not a registered nurse, but I can help study at Creepy University. Saint Ren, I'm not inviting this in to a group call. It will be a one-on-one, me and my patient. You keep your dirty camera mitts off of this.
It's okay. It's just the kitten.
Yeah, always better safe than sorry. Like I said,
fight with her.
yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure
know.
it's fine. It's nothing that we have to worry about right now. We'll look at it after the show. We'll get in there.
Okay.
We'll look at it. We'll check up and down. In fact, we might have to do just a whole body check. Make sure that's the only spot they hit, just to be safe. You never taking chance. Why this day and age? Why take chances? That's what I say.
I don't know if you can see. I've got bruises all over my body from humping the furniture back and forth, rearranging the bedroom for spring summer.
That was an awfully interesting. You did what to the furniture?
I was humping furniture all over the place. It's a mover's term.
That can't be. Please tell me somebody
a
That's what I
term
heard.
that my friends who all worked at the same moving company called it. Like it
No,
was
your
a
friends sound pervy. Humping furniture. I'm just picturing you with some sort of weird, like, I don't know, contraption. Just humpity, humpity,
no,
hump. Look at
because
that couch.
you're picking stuff up and you're having to shove it forward and pull it, and then I'm just one person. I got 2
And then all of a
mattresses.
sudden it comes and it's a sofa.
I'm not going to be able to tell that story without getting taken around.
Without getting what?
Point is, the term humping furniture around is something I have used for decades. It's just, yeah.
I'm just gonna go. Wild. You know what? Let's go. Let's go with Wild Saffron here. Humping the furniture. Wild Saffron offering another opinion. Digger is in heat. Get your plane ticket, Johnny. Dude, like, you have no idea. The race between the two of us to get a passport is insane. I hump mine too, says Susan. And then where was it? Lab Glass.
Thank you.
Digger has a fuck futon too.
No, I don't have any
See,
futons.
All
No,
the people
no.
accuse me of having a fuck futon. You're the one humping furniture.
Well, I'm
I'm
not
not a fuck futon.
humping it for sexual gratification.
That's
I'm
just a benefit.
humping it around an apartment. It's big, heavy.
Yeah, the fact that you come is just a bonus. Seems like that wouldn't be the most efficient way to move furniture. Honey, I need you to move the furniture again. Fuck, I gotta take another pill. Shit. Every time we move the chair, there's a new hole in it. Can't you fuck it from the same angle every time? Doctor, I broke my dick fucking a chair up a staircase.
Have you ever tried to take like a big couch up a narrow set of yeah? And so what do you end up doing? You end up
the staircase. You heave ho, up you go.
Yes, you end up humping it up the staircase.
No. Again,
Because it
you're
goes-
explaining this to me like I moved in most of my big moving furniture days were when I was like around like 18 to 20 and like my friends were all the same. So you explain that like the way you're describing it. I'm picturing a group of dudes just fucking like if we do this hard enough, it'll pop up to the next step.
No.
Every couch had to be white because if it wasn't when it started, it was when it was done. You know,
they moved offices and
look,
you know, not just residential, but they were moving office furniture and stuff. They had the proper braces and all that stuff. But yeah, that was the term that they used. They were humping furniture
what's
all
with the
day.
stains on the sofa? Well, we had to hump it up here, and quite frankly, a couple of the people got a little too excited while
And
they
you
were
guys
humping.
not used to it yet, okay? We'll get him an adult diaper until he figures it out. Sorry.
It was a premature move-in day, is what it was. Oh my god!
That's why you get movers insurance or moving insurance.
I'd like to Scotch guard all my furniture at the store, so that way I know when they hump it in here, I can wipe it off. Humping the furniture might be again the best one ever. Humping the sleeper sofa. Well, that's what I'm doing when I get.
Thank you, Susan. Susan
What was the
really
couch?
she understands. She's heard the term.
She's right. Hump is the
appreciate
proper term. You know what? I'm saying Susan's agreeing with you just to make me look like a dick, and I support what she's doing.
I do too, either way.
But I don't know. Hump is not the proper term. I've moved a lot of furniture. I have never humped it.
Well, see, maybe if you've been humping
I've
the
even been
furniture
accused
around, it would
of having
happen
humpable
proper.
furniture. People have accused me with not sight nor sound of my futon. People have accused my futon of being quite the whore, being quite the humpable piece of furniture. I have not humped it once. So I would like to say that I don't take this humping term on word. Like I have moved things. I have known people who move things. None of us have humped them.
Well, yeah, but you're like
My knowledge.
you're at the other end of a different country, you know. I'm West Coast, like as West Coast as you can go. We've
So I have a
we use
question.
different terms.
If you have a lot of people humping your furniture and you have one person who's humping your furniture, but it apparently just took them like 2 hours with one pillow, do you trust the pillow?
No, because they don't understand what the term humping the furniture means either. I have to move my bedroom around twice a year because there's only one baseboard heater and it's under the window and I need to be close to the window for the summer. It's a big thing, but I have to do it twice a year.
Americans
humping
don't hump
furniture.
furniture. I just love it. Humping the
I love
sleeper
that.
sofa. We got to that one. Wow. Thanks for polishing my table, guys. It was a velour couch.
Hi, T. Jefferson.
Sticky furniture to Spock you, dude. It's still funny either way. Says Shade for Days. Yeah, I agree
It
on
is.
that totally. Digger, want to double team that lazy boy?
No way. I'm a pro, man. I'm a pro mover. I can do something like a lazy boy on my own. I hump all of the furniture in my house around the house myself.
I'm gonna start going to
soft
your
and squishy, but I got muscle.
Can I
underneath.
find out? Can you message? You're making this harder on me every second. Can you message me the next time that it's like moving day? I would like to again volunteer to be a chair briefly while you're humping furniture around the room. I would say probably for both of our benefits, you should hump me first.
Oh, okay.
Just because that way
I can
get it out of the way early.
Go sit out of the corner and out of the way as I'm moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after I'm done, you'll have time to air dry. It'll be the idea.
There you go. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get sweaty, dirty anyway, humping the furniture all over.
Right. So why not start with the dirtiest part first?
Right? Yeah. Canadians be humping.
Let's see. But Johnny, we know that futon has fuck holes in it. No, you don't. You've made that up. Johnny don't surf. That's not news. I was curious and actually searched that phrase. Nothing but porn and sex aids were in the results as strippers got me banned.
I don't know.
Shade for Days. Have you really moved that much furniture, Johnny? I mean, I moved into one apartment and out of that apartment and into the place in Sauk Rapids in the basement and out of there and into an apartment. I didn't really move from there to here because I mostly just sat in the apartment and guarded it while people move stuff. So I'd say I've moved myself a solid 3 times as an adult and then countless times as a kid.
Yeah.
Because my parents were mobile. Humpty Dumpty. Wait a minute, I'm losing track. We Love Digger says Diamond's Head. Right? That futon needs its OnlyFans. I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, I was prepared to pay them $40, but wasn't aware I could negotiate a hump. Canadians be humping, says Johnny Wong. Oh. Listen, when it comes to this moving company, you gotta follow the ABH. Always be humping.
Yep. Adjust.
What happened? What happened, John? Well, I was humping my monitors and threw my back out, humping my monitors. You can't touch any surface in Digger's house. Says fuck you, dude.
Well, it's not like you're humping everything around.
Yeah, she didn't hump the countertops.
You're humping the big, heavy
she didn't hump the light
furniture,
fixtures.
right? Like moving a cat tree or that thing. That's not humping furniture. No, but shoving all of the bookshelf and the couch and the coffee table and this and moving it all around. That's humping furniture day.
Digger 100% slides all of her furniture on the floor. That shit's scratched to hell, says Brian Science.
No, it's got nasty ass carpet in it from as long back as like longer than I can remember. And I've got carpets on top of the carpet everywhere.
Carpets on top of carpets for days.
It's better for sliding when you're humping furniture. All the carpets slides a lot better.
Digger, I think in pictures. I don't know what.
So do I.
Humpty Dumpty sits alone on a wall. Humpty Dumpty used to feel good on Johnny's balls. All the gorilla milk and chameleon egg sales can't make Humpty great again. Rusty, that was shoehorned ridiculously hard, and you should be ashamed, sir. We do have some songs of some different things that, again, I feel like before I play those songs, before we get to those, we're almost 30 minutes in. I haven't even started doing shit. That's how amazing today's show has been.
Yeah. Here,
But
let me put the banner on.
oh
There
yeah,
you
we can
go.
do that too.
Mm-hmm. That always helps.
But yeah, so we'll get to those in a minute. I have to once again stress, you guys, there is no milking farm or emporium. There's no meat market. These things are bits. Y'all need to relax. Humpty Dumpty said, Johnny will be humped to and fro if I get a passport. You better believe it. Johnny, I know the real secret. You were gone yesterday. You were writing country music with a new rising star. No, I was
Oh,
not.
are you talking about the chick
God,
with
no.
the ginormous
No.
boobs and
No.
of course that
No,
that went up
stop.
the front?
No,
Is that
no.
she's doing country music? I thought they said that she was a rock artist.
Oh no, I thought you were. I think he's talking about the songs that he said. Digger, I
Oh.
suggest maybe covering your furniture in plastic. You know, Jesus, Ryan. Good God, man.
Do you not see all the blankets?
I
all
love
over
how two
everything?
people came in like right on YouTube right after each other with the same bit. Like, hey, I suggest using plastic.
I said-
Standing. Do you cover it in plastic first before humping it? It's just wise things. The only thing Johnny has moved is the egg chair, and that has a bigger fuck hole than the futon. The egg chair does
yeah.
not have any fuck holes. I
Almost
have
half
moved
of
it.
it's missing.
Ooh, hey, fun update on the egg chair. I fucking pitched that thing over and tightened it up as much as I could. Still got a little bit of a wobble to it. I don't know how safe I feel about rolling it in and out, but we might have a way that we can set it up for like a steady, like static shot down here. Otherwise when we move, I've got plans. I've got plans. I've got plans.
Thank you,
all
Red
right.
Fox Matt. Nice to meet you. Rusty says to give him a break. He's on a ladder, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, I don't know who we're talking about. What? Oh, you're popular today. Susan, still good to see you. Yo, what up, dude? Good to see you, Numero Josh. Johnny, if I only was a bangable futon, says Mr. Q. No, I don't support futon banging. Again, this is a fantasy you guys have created. I feel like somehow like Manchurian Candidate or Mandela effect, like some sort of weird Mandela effect is going to happen where, like, as I become more successful with any of this, should that happen, people are going to believe that I somehow at some point fucked a futon because these people have been putting this bit for so long. There was never any futon fucking. That never happened.
Well, I don't. Okay, I'll be honest. I never heard anything about any actual fucking of a futon, but I did hear an awful lot about the fuck hole in the futon and a bunch of orgies on top of. So I don't know that the futon itself was actually allegedly fucked, but there was a lot of fucking happening on that.
Again, there were claims. People trying to buy my futon started selling up its
Super Bowl
features.
Sunday parties.
No, there was no effing in the
I
suit.
remember. I remember.
Yeah, I'm sure you remember. You helped spur some of that crap, you evil bastard. All right, Johnny, I figured out how to generate a song with AI, then split it apart with AI, then use AI to translate the melody to a MIDI file 3 times the AI. Yeah, dude. Our AI overlords will thank you, but you're helping them get smarter, and it's going to screw us over. I believe Fallen meant to say Star Riser, the local St. Cloud celebrity. I don't know who Star Riser is.
I missed Fallen's there.
The Rising Star.
Oh, the country music with Rising Star.
Anything can be a fuckhole if you try hard enough, says Fox, you dude. Well, not on my futon, sir. Nobody's tried, nobody's going to. You missed Red Fox Mad 100 bits, says Saint Caesar. Did that not come up on here? I will have to pull up the...
I don't hear them. Like...
Yeah, I don't hear them because we don't have the Twitch feed thing. I'd have to have the Twitch feed up in its own thing.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm going to have to pull up the Twitch feed and get the window because these chat window things don't do that. All right, where's...
Sorry about that, Red Fox Mad.
Yeah, that's one reason why I like using the other setup I have for that, just because then it we set this up with Twitch initially, and those things are all part of it. So it really sucks to not have those in. Let's move to this and creator dashboard, analytics overview to make sure we know where the. Oh my God, that hurts. That hurts us hard in the mommy daddy button. We made $5 from Monday and Tuesday, so today's Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah, so then we can take another 5 off of that. We're down to 40, everybody.
Woohoo!
Stream manager.
Cheers, kids.
And pop that out. And yeah, 100 bits. Johnny, you co-host is very funny and very
Here it is.
beautiful. I really like her. You should get her hired on the Steel Toe Morning Show. She's been on there, and I'm sure if she really wanted to, she should.
Ew.
I'm sure if she really wanted to, she could go on there again. I don't think she's interested in going.
Do you
on
know
the
how
Steel Toe.
early the Steel Toe is? I'm on the West Coast. I'm Pacific Standard Time. When I'm rolling out of bed at 7:30 in the morning, they're almost done the show. They've got maybe an hour, I think, something like that.
So what you're saying is you're waking up about the same time that I am. Only I've been on
Well,
the
I
show for
guess
4 hours.
only you've already been up for 4 hours.
I just have to sleep with my eyes open.
I'm literally just rolling out of bed at the end of the show, so it wouldn't work. But thank you.
Red Fox mad Twitch chat not working. The 100 bits thing, like the vocal chat, is not working because we're using the StreamYard thing. The add-on doesn't plug in and go through there. That goes through Streamlabs and through my broadcaster, but we're not broadcasting it that way, obviously.
Okay.
Oh, so I do have the chat. Why do I have 2 chat windows now? I don't understand. Oh, I can't take it anymore. All right, but thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. That counter definitely isn't accurate. Just looking after the other 2. No, I didn't want to click. I was trying to click skip. Stop giving me ads to watch my own program, you dicks.
I know, right? I keep getting more and more ads during live streams, and it's very frustrating.
On Rumble and YouTube, right? Like on both of them. It's not like
no, I haven't run into that problem with Rumble. I've heard others have, but
well, I know it's happening
Rumble's
for sure
got
on
2
YouTube.
long ones
At the
right
beginning
when I start it, and then if I have to refresh the page, I get 2 more long ones before it takes me back to the stream. But YouTube is just all throughout. I think I got 3 on Steel Toe today, and they were. You guys.
It was the black chick
like
your morning co-host had on the radio a few years back. It was the black chick your morning co-host had on the radio. I don't know who we're talking about. Twitch is not working. Don't do it. Yeah, Twitch chat is working. Star Riser, maybe? Fucking A. I have no idea, man. All of Aaron's futons are white. I don't think he has futons. Pool scam. Sam, you're darn right. I don't know how he does it. I like hanging out. They were at the US Bank Stadium a few days ago. Now I have no idea what we're talking about. VPN to block ads and you are sorted, says Saint Caesar. Yeah, but those things usually cost money. No ads on Rumble, but YouTube is dropping ads all over live streams as Wild Saffron.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we were literally getting people telling us that this morning. No.
Yeah,
you know that person isn't a girl. Fuck you, dude. Susan gets it. Right? I don't know. Almost like YouTube is running out of USAID money. Is that a thing? Is that really a thing, or is that just a joke? Because I could see it either way, and it's hilarious. Another 100 bits from Red Fox Mad. The AC/DC concert was awesome. Johnny, did you go? No, I did not. I don't do concerts very much because those cost money, and I don't move well in crowds. I'm not. Me in a mosh pit is just it's a risk.
I was gonna say as soon as everyone stands up, you can't see anything anyway, so fuck it.
T. Jefferson saying YouTube has been lousy with ads. Yeah, I guess that's because I think doesn't mean. Oh my God, why? I mean, yeah, but he's also a huge pussy. Is Saint Caesar here? I heard they had a big thing go on in the Supreme Court today over in England. I have no idea. Did England have a Supreme Court? YouTube sucks balls for ads. So intrusive. Yeah, Twitch is so much better. I have no idea. YouTube started a new tier of premium. Well, that's why, because they're lame and bullshit.
So
Exactly.
premium alone won't get rid of all the ads. That's
It should, and if it doesn't, that's crap. Exactly. The ads are content they never would have put ads on a year ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose. Well, you're right. I started doing the whole movie quotes and things that I do, like on this show and others, while I was out in between the shows today. And the person that was helping me shop was both finding it funny and annoying. So I kept doing it. But I realized I am a really fun time. Like I was out and I was watching everybody just smile at the amount of fun I'm having. Like they're like, "Did you find everything you needed today?" I was like, "Oh boy, did I. Found more than I needed to." In fact, what I found the most of was I shouldn't be trusted to shop. And then so they're laughing at that. I'm like, honestly, people want me to be more successful, make more money. That's just a double-edged sword. Next thing you know, I'm gonna own an ATV, even though my legs don't work. And then the dude that was taking the stuff to like repack, like he just audibly just looked at me. Like he couldn't help it. Like he felt like the Minnesota thing where like I need to feel bad. I laughed at a handicapped person, and is one side of his brain, but the other side of his brain, dude, cripple guy said I'm gonna buy an ATV and I can't even use the damn thing. That's hilarious. Like so, it was great. I had a good time. The point is, I'm awesome.
Awesome.
Anyways, I need to get to this story because I don't know why it's starting there.
I don't know.
Maybe it shouldn't. Maybe I already clicked play or something.
Thank you, Susan. Susan checked $5. I'm a broke girl, but here's a $5. Well, thank you.
That means that means the world to us, Susan. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be able to kick the goal down when we do a buyout with the old Twitch, and that goes towards that. So thank you, or not Twitch, Rumble. Hers was Rumble. No, hers is YouTube. Hers is YouTube. Pay attention, you stupid cripple. Anyhow.
Thwack. Get it together, man.
YouTube, why the Chad Satan advocate the decision to increase ads in embedded YouTube videos is part of a broader strategy by Google to boost ad revenue with millions of users consuming content through embedded players across various platforms. YouTube aims to capitalize on this extensive reach. Thank you, Red Fox Mad. That is wonderful, wonderful stuff to know. I appreciate it. You're awesome. And
makes sense.
So there you go. Yeah.
Google is bad.
What did you say?
I said Google is bad.
Oh, Google is bad. Yeah. I thought you said cuckoo, like you're doing the cuckoo.
Oh, cuckoo. No. No, just Google is bad. YouTube is asshole.
Wow, Rusty. Send them an invoice, Safi. Yeah, Wild Saffron, send them an invoice. My channel isn't monetized. Never tried, but they put ads on my videos, even my freaking shorts, right? They put ads on your shorts, and now the ads are longer than your shorts, so it looks like you're not wearing shorts at all. You're just naked.
Right?
That's why you got to wear the baggy shorts that go past your knee. At least that's the way they always taught me to do it back in the day. Let's see. I keep thinking I can just hit a button to move this. I really want to do this story. So I'm going to go to this story. I'm not like, oh, we've got to do all these stories and talk about all this stuff. But this one's interesting. We've got another plane that had an issue. It made an emergency landing. Had some severe engine trouble. Not the shocking part. The shocking part, and a lot of you might, again, find it shocking, is to find out what the engine trouble was. All right, come on.
On a United Airlines flight forced to make an emergency landing in Denver. It appears to have been caused by an extremely rare rabbit strike. Transportation correspondent Jill Benitez has more for us. Good morning, Jill.
Hey, Michael. Good morning. Yeah, we hear about
an extremely rare rabbit strike. I'm sorry. Did we gloss over the part where rabbits can't fucking fly? A plane was forced to make an emergency landing. A plane out of Denver was forced to make an emergency landing after it sucked an extremely rare rabbit. Extremely rare? rabbits. So this isn't the first bunny to go through an engine. I mean, I didn't even know. Like, who the fuck is launching rabbits that high in the air?
Right.
Fuckers can jump.
About bird strikes and planes all the time, but this time we're talking about a rabbit on the runway, and it got into the engine right at takeoff.
Well, that kills all the fun.
Yeah.
I do believe witnesses on the scene say the rabbit was quoted as saying, "Yeah, what's up?" Nope.
No, he didn't. He was too busy eating his carrot to say anything.
Little bunny Foo-Foo took a ride through a jet engine. Little bunny Foo-Foo, I don't want to see you going down the tarmac and jumping into the plane. Unfortunately, the rabbit has been almost completely obliterated by the plane engine. He was identified by a single foot. The lucky foot.
Oh, shoot. They were humping rabbits.
They were humping rabbits. Well, they were humping rabbits. I'll tell you what, though, the one that went through the engine, that rabbit ain't humping. He's fucked. He's fucked.
He's fucked.
This morning, an unusual animal encounter causing a scare in the air.
Rabbit through the number 2. That'll do it. All right.
A rabbit somehow making it into the right engine of United Airlines.
Oh, it's just a wee harmless little bunny rabbit, isn't it? Look at the bones. Rabbit
no
through
big
the number
deal.
2. That'll do it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Doesn't even phase him. Just rabbit through the. No worries.
Ground control. This is Alaskan Airlines 274. Can you fucking hire Elmer Fudd or something to whack these sons of bitches? If I had $1 for every time that I fucking flossed a rabbit through my jet engine, I don't know, but I'd have a lot more than $1.
Flight 2325 from Denver to Edmonton Sunday, right as the Boeing 737 with 159 people on board was taking off.
There was a loud bang.
Sure. Oh,
and
we care about the 159 people and whether or not they made it to the ground safely. What about the one rabbit that just going about his business ended up meeting the business end of a 747's intake?
PETA should be out there gluing themselves to the asphalt or something.
Justice for Harry. I thought his name was Bert. Fuck you. So here's my other question. Like, what if it wasn't an accident? What if this rabbit was so sick of the noise and the traffic living next to the airport that he figured, fuck it, I'm going to jump in an engine and see if I can take a few of these assholes with me. Like, you know what? If you ever live next to an airport, it will make you homicidal. It will make you homicidal.
I live on a very busy air flight path. There's planes going over all the time. And the last month or two, I had Blackhawks. Constantly black helicopters going over my house and shit. Starting to
Why
get a
does that
little
matter?
worried. Well, it was starting to get worrisome because I mean, there's always planes going over, but suddenly there's Blackhawks. Turns out we bought a bunch from you guys, and we're patrolling our side of the border with these Blackhawks, and they were training or something.
So do you get nervous every time you see a black helicopter?
No, I'm
just clutch your
I don't
purse?
get I don't
Did
get
you
nervous
start Googling
myself.
your property values because you see these black helicopters around your neighborhood enough where you're like, I'm wondering if maybe now rent is going to be going through the going down and insurance like
I live
values
in
are
the
gonna go up?
ghetto, honey. It can't get any lower.
Oh, so in other words, you're saying you're surprised it took the black helicopters this long to start populating your neighborhood?
I'm surprised that they had the money to bother to patrol my neighborhood. They usually just leave it alone. But the black helicopters, yeah, it was weird.
So what you're saying is all these helicopters are rich. All right.
Yes. Turns out it was the federal government doing flyovers, training for the border watch. It wasn't my provincial or city government trying to keep crime to a low. Not at all.
It is part of the new Canadian show, Pimp My Fly Ride. Pimp My Fly Ride. All right, so let's go back to this again. So victory, who is this a victory for? The plane for not losing any people, or the rabbit for almost killing someone? I don't know.
I'd call it 50-50. They're both at fault.
Pilot landed the plane and went and had Hassenpfeffer after that.
A significant vibration in the plane. We proceeded to still climb.
Harrowing video from inside the cabin showing large flames shooting from that engine.
Every few moments, there was a backfire coming from the engine, a giant fireball behind it. Everybody in the plane then started to panic.
The soaring blaze visible from the ground.
My stomach dropped, and I just thought, I'm going to see a plane go down.
Take with you all your belongings.
The pilots quickly responding to malfunctions in the cockpit. At one point, thinking the fire was impacting the landing gear.
The landing gear, we have indication is no lock up.
The plane turning around after about 75 minutes in the air. And United tells us that the flight returned safely to Denver. Now, while
75 minutes in the air,
Thank
it took
God
you
they've
almost
got more than one engine.
It took you almost an hour and a half to realize that little bunny Foo-Foo fucked up your ride. Oh man.
No, I'm pretty sure they realized right away. I'm guessing it took them that long to find a place for them to land without landing gear, where they weren't going to totally fuck up everyone else's day.
But their landing gear was fine.
Well, yeah, but they didn't know it was fine. They thought it was frozen.
T. Jefferson, training above the ghetto, so in case there's a crash. Oh.
Yep. Yeah.
Poignant pachyderm pointing out that it's Digger and Johnny. Yes, that is who she and I both are. She is Digger. I am Johnny. You're an audience. We're happy to have you. Wild Saffron, thank God the pilot was a man. Well,
right.
Thank God the rabbit wasn't a bird. The landing gear, how big was that fucking rabbit, says T. Jefferson. I hit a bunny the size of a Buick. The rabbit's foot was not helpful that day.
Right?
Not so lucky, Pierre. All right. So he loves plans, it seems. LOL. All right. I think he means planes. All right. I think we're done with this.
wildlife strikes in general, they're actually very common. The FAA says there were.
I don't want to hear rabbit strikes are very common.
No, I think he said uncommon.
No, I'm pretty sure he said they're actually very common.
Really?
Yeah. Now I just feel like these guys are gonna because he says rabbit strikes. Now I just think of like a whole bunch of like lab rabbits, like the white albino bunnies, like with picket signs, like no carrots, no peace, like just like that's a rabbit strike. This is a threat to safety.
Well, he strikes in general, they're actually very common. The FAA says there were.
See, they're actually very common.
So if they're very common, you'd think they'd have found a way by now to get.
I don't know.
Keep the. Like they're bunnies, for Christ's sakes. Just move them away.
Why can't we outsmart the rabbits? All right.
Yeah.
In the words of the poet laureate Michelangelo, ninja kicked the damn rabbit.
We used to shovel the dog poop into the mole holes, and that's what kept the moles at bay. Can't you do something like that with the rabbits?
Why can't I use stickers on Twitch lately? It says the streamer needs to activate stream stickers. But I can try and check that in a second. Does it change sizes when I do this? It does. See, that's why I can't fix that at the moment. And it's because we're using StreamYards. That might be because of that. But thank you for the $5, Fettuccine El Poo-Poo. All of that helps the show. We appreciate all of your support. But yes, dude, common rabbit strikes.
Flight returned safely to Denver. Now, wildlife strikes in general, they're actually very common. The FAA says there were more than 20,000 of them last year in America. But when you're talking specifically about rabbits, there were only 4. So this was extremely rare, Robin.
Yeah, it was.
So rabbits
okay,
are
GR,
rare.
Thanks to you.
Rabbits are rare.
Breaking news.
Well, actually, that
rare.
rabbit was probably medium well by the time he got out of the engine.
Well, yeah. I think minced.
That poor bunny, man. Oh. What was the rabbit? Was the rabbit of Kier Panur? I don't know what that means. Ryan the Garbage Man. So Digger wants dog running around an airport. Damn, that we be.
Well, no.
To hit.
No. I'm just saying, like, could you not bring in a bunch of like horse fertilizer or manure or whatever and just, force it into the rabbit holes and it'll gross them out and they just move on to the land nearby it, just not on the runway area. I don't know.
Well, Wild Saffron dropping some knowledge on us saying, wait a goddamn minute. Have you seen what happens when something gets sucked through a jet engine? What could possibly have been left to determine it was a rabbit? I don't know. All right. I'm just being told. Look, I saw a headline saying plane forced to land due to rabbit strike. And I was like, yes, please. I want to know. And then the byline of that is rabbit through number 2. Yup, that'll do it. And I'm like, all right, we have to know how this happened.
Yeah, sounds like our kind of story.
Monty Python. I don't know. Oh, the Kier Panur thing is a Monty Python thing.
I was gonna say to Wild, but T. Jefferson got their foot. It was the one lucky foot is what was left that they were able to determine its rabbitness. Hello. Aw.
Oh,
she's such a pretty girl.
You'll never leave me for a jet engine, will you, girl? Will you, girl?
And I was like, Al, she won't leave you for a stuffed dog either.
Dude, no, Al won't leave me for a stuffed dog. He'll demand that he bring the dog over to me so he can hump it in my visual view. Like, it has to be in my peripheral vision at all times when he's fucking it. It's horrible. It's horrible. I don't like it. It's not good. I don't want to do it. Let's go over to Twitch quick. I'll see if I can activate the stream stickers. I might not be able to do that because stream stickers really kind of relies on going through my broadcast browser, but extensions.
Just its cotton picking tail. That's all that was left.
Stream stickers. Settings. Extension, open dashboard, log in with Twitch. We're logged in and everything's there, but I don't know that I'll hear any of them because, again, I've gotten the Fettuccine El Poo thing. Like, I got his 100 bits there. I don't think it can work through StreamYard.
So basically, what we're saying is the trial is good. The trial has worked, and you now know that you don't need StreamYard.
Yeah. It's just there's too many things I'd have to decouple from StreamYard and find a way to shoehorn into it to get a feature that, while I like it on StreamYard, the feature on there, we have a workaround for that I'm working on putting together and setting up. So it's all good.
Yeah. Perfect.
So really, really don't
From what I understand, StreamYard is great for my sort of stuff because I'm sitting here talking to multiple people and we just sit and talk. So it's not it doesn't really need a whole bunch of stuff.
25. Oh. Okay. So we have a couple of different things. We have a diamond unearthed in Botswana, the second largest ever discovered.
That was a big freaking diamond.
That is a big freaking diamond. I will say that.
It's huge.
Huge, man.
Fucking huge. Yeah.
Huge tracts of land. Then we have all right, we have a speech from Joe Biden. You've sent me some interesting things today.
Yeah, no, like I said, there was nothing there, and I sent you the best of the nothing, but it was really nothing.
There's a whole lot of nothing, and I sent you the best of what's left. Well, I appreciate that. We have 2.5 hours left in this program. I appreciate that you did that for us.
Look at that. Tegra saw, or not Tegra, Sweet saw Tegra. And said, "Hey, now it's my turn." No. Now you get to see here.
There's more than one cat that gets to be the cutie patootie on screen.
Oh, there we go.
That's gonna be how will we get them to get along question that I always am excited about. Pastor held hostage in South Africa has been rescued by police after shootout with kidnappers. Weird. Don't know that that's not awesome.
Hiya, King Kong Dong. Good to see you.
What the heck? Let's talk about young men. And there are some of these that I don't think I want to know. Book banners are preparing to raise awareness about the problem of book banning. Yes, this is a real thing that is about to happen. What?
Again.
Book banners are preparing to raise awareness about book banning. 4-day banned book speakeasy at Morrison House will celebrate forbidden literature. Well, I mean, that's here's a thing that I find ironic about that. We've had forbidden literature forever. It's not like banning books is new. It's just now they're banning the books we don't like.
Yeah.
Right. When it's
Instead of the books that they don't like, we're banning the books that we don't like.
The Catcher in the Rye or Anarchist Cookbook or something that you disagree with, you're like, no, let's ban the shit out of that. Well, why? It's just a book. It's just literature. It's not hurting anybody. All right. Freedom of speech, man. All right. So now I'm going over to I'm going to get the not the onion stuff because you didn't check there. He left me to die in the ocean. What? Big doofus lies about sea kayaking ability, ruins friendship, nearly gets everyone killed. Wow, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That also sounds like a 50-minute video that I'm not watching.
No.
All right. Somebody put a lot of work into that. I'm not going to watch it. Let's see if we can get this. American Psycho director baffled by Wall Street bros still idolizing Patrick Bateman. They don't realize the movie is a gay man's satire of masculinity. What?
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a Variety news article. In other words, some gay guy did a thing, and it's like, I don't like that people like it because I was supposed to be making fun of something. So let me get this straight. A gay man's satire on masculinity is a psychopath who murders women. Thank you for proving that trans men and Dylan Mulvaney are totally character actors that are just crazy. Musk mocked after top secret cabinet meeting. Notes go viral. They wrote that to make him feel included. Musk mocked after top secret. Where is this? Musk mocked after. Now it just says this again in the text. Oh, of course you did.
Must play ads.
Right. Yep. Oh, but we don't have any. It's just. Oh my God! There's an ad in the. There's an ad in the middle of the thing. It's not even. Dude, I couldn't stop it. I couldn't skip it or anything. They did a fucking Minecraft. Here, let me click over to let me share this tab and click over. I was trying to pull this up to talk about Elon Musk and like it fills this thing in. When I pulled it up, this ad screen here transposed onto this one. And then it played a McDonald's Minecraft movie fucking deal ad thing. Which, by the way, how bad did they tank over at Disney? That like I don't think like McDonald's did anything for them. Like that used to be the thing back in the day. Like if there was a new Disney movie, then there were going to be like toys and cups and McDonald's, and the kids will have to get them.
Yeah,
they did it for like Tangled and shit and everything. And like I don't remember when they stopped, but I know one they definitely didn't do at all was fucking Snow White. My curiosity is whether or not they went in on that at all. Did they back out of that early, going, "No, look at this Zegler bitch. We ain't doing that."
Yeah, it's just there's no winning between the two women on opposite sides of that argument. There's just no way it was gonna. Why bother?
You are. I have to say. You are aggressively petting your pussy. I have never seen a lady get at it so heavy. Like you are heavy petting that pussy. I am.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It's
I don't either. It's just different. I don't see that on streams a lot. Don't see that on streams. They're talking about the author. Oh, they said director. They didn't say the author. They said director, but they're talking about the author, Bret Easton Ellis. Is at least bi, if not gay. Well, but like again, the person who the thing we were talking about was it was not the onion thing. So we'll close this out anyway. But yeah, this person is saying the director is baffled by the quote Wall Street bros still idolizing Patrick Bateman. They don't realize the movie is a gay man's satire on masculinity. Russia's Gazprom to make washing machines as $10 billion loss. I don't know what any of these things are. Uncle Sam abruptly turns off funding for CVE program. Yes, that's
What's a CVE?
what? I don't know what the CVE program is. It says Homeland Security funding for CVE. Something tells me that this isn't as big a deal. I've never even heard of this. What is CVE? Let's check this out.
I haven't either.
The U.S. government's funding for the world's CVE program.
What is a CVE?
The centralized common vulnerabilities and exposures database of product security flaws ends Wednesday. Common vulnerabilities and exposures database. So funding for common vulnerabilities and exposures. The 25-year-old CVE program plays a huge role in vulnerability management. It is responsible for overseeing the assignment and organization of unique CVE ID numbers, such as CVE 2014-0160, CVE 2017-5754 for specific vulnerabilities. In this case, OpenSSL's Heartbleed and Intel's Meltdown, so that when referring to particular flaws and patches, everyone is agreed on exactly what we're talking about. I have no fucking clue what any of this is.
It sounds like it's basically a language that they developed themselves so that everyone internationally could speak together in this language when certain emergency things happen. But
as opposed to saying this is fucked up and this is what happened.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is a giant example. I'm reading this as a giant example of more shit that we've been paying too much for that doesn't do anything but waste time. Vice President of Bikers Against Child Abuse arrested. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please tell me we have a video. I don't want to have to report this. Oh, boy. Vice President of Bikers Against Child Abuse has been arrested. What would you say would be a really bad thing to be arrested for if you are the Vice President of Bikers Against Child Abuse?
Child trafficking.
Okay.
And abuse, like, kind of goes together.
Well, arrested for sex crimes against children.
Okay. Oh.
Somebody's not going to have a good time if convicted, that's for sure.
Nope.
The president of the Buffalo chapter of Bikers Against Child Abuse, or BACA, was arrested Wednesday for sex crimes against children, according to New York State police. John Todaro, 49, of Amherst, was allegedly found to be in possession of child pornography following an internet crimes against children investigation. He was also disseminating child pornography, officials said. Police said Todaro would have had opportunities to be around children in his role. The BACA website says at least 2 members must be present to meet with a child to protect against accusations of child abuse. Background checks are necessary to become members. Todaro was charged with promoting a sexual performance by a child and possessing a sexual performance by a child. He's released on his own recognizance and is expected back in court in May. We have reached out to the BACA and are waiting to hear back. They have no other words on it. I don't know. Like, I could also believe if you're telling me like he was trying to like Chris Hansen somebody, but
that's what I was going to say. It sounds just as easily he was using that to catch the bad guys.
Right. I mean, it's not like he was doing a live stream where he said these are things he wants to do. So it's just weird. What?
Nothing.
I'm sorry.
I caught it. I caught the smart ass comment about saying things on live stream that.
Oh, I have no idea what we're talking about. No idea what we're talking about. I'm just talking out my ass. I'm a little weirded out, but sorry, I just saw something. RFK Jr. calls rising autism rate an epidemic. Researchers call it a good sign. What? that someone's calling it an epidemic, or that there's a rising rate in autism. I don't know if that's.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be good either.
I would like to know. I mean, I know he gave his whole big spiel and stuff. I would like to know what the boiled down salient points were. Are the newer vaccines causing the autism, and if so, how? And are we fixing it? You know, that sort of thing. I'd be really interested to know, because there's a whole bunch of, you know, fanfare and stuff around the whole situation, but I'd like to know what the bare bones facts ended up being, you know.
Johnny, my link isn't a bad link. King Kong Dog, who said you had a bad link? I didn't say anything about a link being bad.
Oh, there it is. Just scroll up a bit.
Johnny's showing a lot of pussy cam today.
Right?
Figure I think I'm oh, that link. I know what link that is, King Kong Dong. We'll get to that. We'll get to all the songs and things that you people have sent in.
Got a pet the puss, right?
I'm trying to brace myself emotionally for that, because again, I know that this is a song I didn't ask for, and I know it's something that somebody worked very hard on and might even consider a labor of love. I'm just gonna say that the from the two songs that have been proposed for me to listen to, I feel like the subject material is one that I won't be in favor of. I just feel like I'm not going to be as enthused. I just her laughing like that really reassures me that no, you're right. If there's one thing I've learned, it's when I say something like, you know, I think I'm gonna hear it and I'm not gonna like it, and I'm just gonna be kind of annoyed, like this isn't a thing. And then somebody who has heard at least one of them just starts chuckling their little their little redheaded ass off. I'm like, oh, I guess I was right.
Well, at least the one I didn't listen to the other one because the first one was good. I didn't want to ruin the second one.
King Kong Dong, I think I'm going to find some facts on sharks mating for Monday. No, we don't need. We don't. Okay. Why do you need to know and or use my platform to proliferate information about how animals pork? I don't know why. Know. This is a thing. It's not supposed to be.
You don't. Well, so maybe we need to change that up. Maybe we got to start getting other facts about animals that are not
we don't need facts about anything. We don't need, the audience members can come in and enjoy the show. They don't need to come in here and inundate me with any sort of information.
Are there any other interesting facts to be known about gorillas?
Every time that, no, I don't want any more facts on gorillas, you asshole. You two stream good together. I know. I feel the same way. I'm considering importing her full time. So what are some facts about? No, Saint Caesar, you're not helping anyone. Stop it. Stop it. Teens, we're having fun with bunnies and pussy. He gets all boring with database shit. I'm sorry. Right. Good afternoon. Was it? Yep. Just read the article. She was talking about the author. All right, it's fine. So she was talking about the author. It doesn't matter if she was talking about the author or not. The simple point is, who cares? It was a freaking movie. Oh, all right. Behaviors that are being used to diagnose autism have been expanded a lot. Of course, there are going to be more diagnosed cases and self-diagnosed cases through the roof. Right. More diagnosed cases.
Well, and that spectrum has just kept expanding and expanding. And, you know, yeah, it's kind of being used as an umbrella term for a lot of different stuff at this point.
Okay. SH with another good point. I don't think fish fuck.
I don't think they do either. I'm pretty sure they lay eggs and then dude spreads his seed all over the eggs.
Yeah. Unless of course that dude's into fish dicks. Just a gay fish.
What's up, Kanye? You like fish sticks? You like fish sticks in your mouth? You like fish sticks in your mouth? Then you gay fish?
I don't get it.
I mean, well, I'm still sitting here horrified by the Magic School Bus episode when we learned how fish inseminate the eggs, and they literally took us down into the egg pile to be, jerked off on by the male fish. Into the pile of eggs.
Why his fin was spasming so hard near the back there, just, and then all of a sudden the water got all milky.
It was awful. It was an awful episode. It kind of
like he peed a smoke bomb onto the eggs.
It was not good.
The fog is rolling into old London town, and oh, look at the babies.
We understood what was happening. We did not need them to illustrate it for us. Go look for it.
Wild Saffron, like a boxcar and a jug of wine, like a smoking red-hot redhead and her crippled boyfriend who works the strip club. That's how you know it's love. I don't work the strip club anymore. Okay. I used to work the strip club. I haven't worked the strip club in coming up on a year. And if I can stop being lazy, I'll continue to make money so I don't have to go back to that. And there we go. My sign is Pisces. Is a fish and a fork.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. My sign, Pisces, is a fish, and I fuck.
All right, so fish can fuck.
There you go.
Dolphins do it for fun. Dolphins do it for torture. Really, dolphins just do it. It's like their operating speed. It's just like they're like the Nike of animals and sex.
They can't not do it, and in some ways, it's frightening.
Adam Simon pointing out dolphins are mammals and are worders. That is
both are true.
Ironically enough, though, which is weird because they are sea mammals. Dolphins, not squirters. Not squirters. Weird. Johnny doesn't need to work at the strip club anymore. He has a full-time job managing the exotic meat. Oh, no.
And the gorilla glue.
There is no online meat market.
Milk.
There is no
milk and then the gorilla glue because you can't get.
These things are not real. These things are not real. I'm gonna play a news story that I found. We're gonna do that, and then we have the songs. God damn it, I'm yawning. Oh, I want to bail. I want to tap out already. God, I want to tap out already. Like I'm going.
Damn
Why?
it. I don't know. I'm a super hurting unit right now. I've got
we're both hurting. Let's just call it a day and go take painkillers.
No. I'm here and I'm here for the long haul. We got 2 hours still.
You're
good.
Here, you're queer, and you like to drink beer.
Yes.
You're mean, you're green, and you're not too far in between. All right, let's go ahead and do this.
Can't remember how that was.
This is out of what is it? Baker that's in California, right? Like Bakersfield or whatever.
I'm
California.
Canadian. I don't know. Bakersfield. I don't know.
No, it says Baker Police Department. I don't know wherever Baker is.
There's probably a few
Baker near you, I think. Baker, boop, and boop. Baker's dozen? I don't know. Horses in a mall go.
Out of Baker, you can see 4 people parade their horses into a Walmart. Now Baker police need your help. Ethan Tuttle reports.
Why?
Because the horse took a shit in the sporting goods section.
Why though? Why would you do that?
Because you're dumb.
That's
and
nobody stress on the horses.
Nobody went up to them and went, "Oh hell no."
No, she did it from behind the safety of the camera.
Right? But you got to do it up in their face where you can risk getting a horse kick to the cunt.
No.
Yes. Wyoming, Montana, maybe. I don't know. Either way, wherever it is, those horses are not. All right. I'm sorry. I was going to make a really tasteless joke. I apologize.
I just want to know for what
heading into
purpose.
the Walmart and Baker are reining in attention on social media.
Emotional support animal.
Horseback rode into the store and paraded.
It's an emotional support animal and my car. Look, I'm mentally handicapped and I need this horse to reassure me everything is going to be okay. And quite frankly, I only have to worry when he goes, whoa, Wilbur.
Around for a while before they eventually left. Now, Baker PD says they're working to identify the riders. It's something becoming more and more commonplace, a viral trend where people ride in and shock shoppers during business hours.
All right.
Why?
I'm sorry. No. If you're someone who participates in this viral trend, Just to put this down from now on, we need to make this a thing before it happens. If you get caught participating in this viral trend, it's a hefty fine, jail time, and we put down your horse.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I'm at on it right now. And people are like, dude, that's excessive. Right.
Yeah.
But if you know you run the risk of getting that animal shot because you thought it would be fun for a fun time to fuck around for a half hour for clicks and likes, when you could fuck up a whole bunch of shit, hurt any number of innocent people who had nothing to do with any of this, and on
Including the horses.
on a good day, the best we get is, the horse took a shit in the sporting goods section. Like, that's all we get.
So I'm just saying your kill the horses is maybe going a little bit too far.
Right, but we can't
let's
we
find
can't
them
do it the other way.
You
know what? You're right. We'll do
you
it.
guys have got police auctions, right? Police auctions. So sell them off in the police auctions.
We'll do it. We'll do it Tigger's way. We will fine and imprison the horses, and we will K the riders. The riders and fine and imprison the horses. We will turn every one of these horse riding assholes into glue. And then we'll send Buttercup to do what? 5 to 10? Make some license plates?
No. They shouldn't be. The horse shouldn't be harmed at all for this. It's not their fault.
Well, they didn't.
The stupid owner.
They went along with it. I didn't see a single horse there that was there against their will.
You're true. They weren't wearing blinders. It's not like they couldn't have seen.
Yeah. So they saw what they were doing.
All right. So maybe they
saw
do
everyone they affected.
Stretch.
Right.
Yeah, 2 years.
They saw that. They saw that poor Down syndrome dude who just came in here to stare at the Q-tips for 25 minutes like he does every day, and instead he sees this fucking horse and he doesn't even know how to comprehend what the hell that he's seeing. He's just a dirt the whole time, and that horse is like, yeah, fuck him. No, they're culpable. They are culpable. Okay. They are in this hoof, line, and sinker. All right. Horses in orange jumpsuits cleaning up the roadways, right? And then when people ask what's going on, we can say, look, this is bad horse. He's bad. If you know the quote that I just did, you're a lame ass nerd and I love you. Anyways, here we go.
The horses look like they handled the situation pretty good.
Michael Frazier is located in Baker and takes care of 50 horses. He says these cowboys are lucky nobody was harmed during their publicity stunt.
Horses don't belong in a situation like that.
No.
You don't know how they're going to react. If they reacted bad, somebody's going to get hurt.
Right.
He's surprised the 4 horsemen and others taking part in this trend are taking such a risk.
I couldn't believe anybody would take that much chance for hurting somebody, hurting the horses or hurting somebody to do something like that.
The Baker chief of police tells me he's on the case and that the investigation is ongoing. No names have been released yet. It was a moment that had people stunned, but a few caught it on camera. Frazier says he would have done the same.
I'd have probably been taking a picture.
Ethan Tuttle, WAFB 9 News.
We need to stop. I'd take a picture. And that's why you're part of the problem, sir. You know what you need to do? You need to be like, if I was there, I would have hauled off and punched every one of them square in the face. You know what I would have done? I would have crawfished and fucked that old devil right in the ass. Like, that's what you need to do.
Right. I'm more with lab glass. Leave the horses alone. They're lame. Let's get some bulls in there. Get them bulls. If they can ride those bulls into the store and back out and stay on.
With the balls hiked up the whole time. You know that's how they get the bulls to kick like that. Right?
Is why?
They hike their balls up like a motherfucker. Yeah, that's why the bulls are bucking like they do. Because they hike their nuts up. In other words, they've got the world's worst wedgie tugging on their nuts. That's why their back legs are jumping up and kicking out like they are, because they're trying to free their balls. And they're trying
they were finding especially angry bulls.
No. Dude, they have to do a lot to make these animals really, really mad. That's why the bullfighter. Have you ever watched a bullfighting match?
Yes.
Not only is it hooked up and twisted, dude, you use a color that instinctively freaks the bull out because they can't handle it because they don't have full fucking spectrum color vision like most of us. So you freak it out with the one thing in its color swatch that it goes, and so then it gets a little pissed off, right? It charges at you. And while it's charging at you, you cut at it and you stab at it, and then you just keep taunting it some more. The fucking thing literally would leave you alone if you left it alone. And then the case of bull riding too. That's the same thing. They hike its nuts up to piss it off.
I didn't know
Bullfighters are
that.
fucking barbaric, says T. Jefferson. Bullfighting is barbaric. I don't like it. Ball
Ball
cinch to make them buck, right?
I did
told
not
you.
know that. I did not know that.
Rumble deleting my comments with emojis. That's messed up, Wild Saffron.
What?
Johnny,
Yeah.
why are you worried about their balls? It's called empathetic understanding. Susan, if you had a pair of nuts dangling down between your uprights, well, all right, mine aren't uprights anymore, my laydowns. If you had a pair of balls between your legs, you too would understand how sensitive and delicate they are, and how you would never want anyone to just hike them up, and the odds that you will just keep kicking. It's mean. It's mean. Dude, here's
now
how
that
bad.
I know they're doing that, I can totally understand why they're kicking. I knew one bull like in my life live, and it was mean. It was not. It would charge that fence. It was scary. The fence was electric to keep it on its side.
It's electric.
So I just assumed that most bulls were that kind of angry, and they just picked the angry bulls for the bull riding. I had no idea that they were doing that with their poor balls. That's not nice. Where's PETA again? Jeez.
Oh yeah, I forgot. What? Nope, I gotta go back up because this thing's moving too fast. Johnny, why are you worried about their balls? Not worried, more just sharing facts. I forgot to tell Digger her shirt is badass fucking based. Yes, he likes
Thank
your
you.
Truck and Trudeau
Thank
shirt.
you.
Truck and Trudeau.
I'm thinking I need to get a haircut because it's blocking it.
Saffron. Johnny is right, Digger. You get extra points for spring the bull while riding.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what they mean by that. Well, Rumble doesn't let you use more than one phone emoji at once, it seems. Sometimes you can use two. I've never gotten three to work. Interesting. How does Johnny know about the balls so much? I have facts. You know what? How about we don't question it? How about I put up with enough crap in a day? We have 2 hours left in this program. I don't need this. It's a popular misconception that the flank strap is tied around the bull's testicles, but it's actually wrapped around their abdomen in the flank area. The strap is designed to act as a foreign object. The strap is designed to act as a foreign object. All right, so I was not right on the balls.
So they're kicking to try and get to dislodge the strap.
Yeah. All right. So I was right. I was right about the overall purpose.
Sounds nicer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a jerk thing to do, but it sounds nicer than taping up their balls or hiking up their balls. That's just mean.
Laglass saying it could be any color of cape. Bulls can't tell color. It's the motion that drives them nuts. See, I thought that something about the color red made them uncomfortable. But now that I think about it, aren't barns like almost always red? Okay, that's the first, says Rusty Grammar. How would you like the job of strapping up the nuts? I'm not doing it. The strap is designed to act as a foreign object that the bull can kick at, causing them to buck more aggressively. All right, so I was right about the purpose, wrong about the execution. Grew up with horses. We had a cow named T-Bone. One day, T-Bone was gone off to a farm to be social, says Pallion Packager.
My girlfriend, when she was growing up, her parents got her a pair of cows, and it was T-Bone and Sirloin, I think. And she knew right from the get-go what they were going to be used for. So she raised them, she named them, she raised them, and she ate them, and it was all good. It's just that's the way the world works. So a lot of kids wouldn't be able to do that anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
Understand.
I wouldn't be able to do it. Not that I don't understand. I'd feel like a dick. I don't
Wow.
Weird. Anyways, Susan, my cousin is a trucker. I need to get him that shirt. I don't know if you could still get him, but if you can, you definitely should.
Yeah.
Why did you tell him where you got yours?
I got mine from a streamer, an Australian streamer who moved to America, Sydney Watson. She moved to America about a year or so before the COVID thing happened. And she was so thrilled with the truckers that she made her own merch. So I ordered this one. I love it. I highly doubt you can get it anymore. But she also had a second one, which I wear occasionally. It is it's a play on the "Don't Tread on Me" with Rattlesnake. Only it's "Don't Turdo on Me." and it's a moose chasing a cuck chicken. Only the chicken's head has been replaced with Trudeau's head, so he's the cuck being chased by the moose. It works a lot better if you just see the picture instead of me explaining it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I will say this: when you said don't Trudeau on me, I immediately thought the snake was going to be a turd. Don't Trudeau on me.
Yeah, no, it actually says don't Trudeau on me. I had changed his name to Turdo long ago, and it's just habit now.
How does Johnny know about the balls? That's how he gets his legs to buck. Oh, I would love to see PETA show up at a rodeo. That would be great. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
And then you can breed bulls to be more bucky. Oh, Lab Glass, can he go for the full 8 seconds? No. I mean, sure, longer than that. That's just called growing up on a farm. You always eat your pets.
Right?
Hey, I grew up in a farm-like environment, and I never ate one of my dogs. But we're in America, so it's okay, says Susan. Okay. Bull testicles, also known as Rocky Mountain oysters, can weigh anywhere from 5 to 6 ounces and up to 1.25 pounds each, depending on the bull size, says SH.
Very good to know.
All right. Got the mainly don't appreciate rodeo clowns taunting them. Last one I was at, he was using a Ukrainian flag. So if we wanted to test that theory, we could try a MAGA flag. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Don't turducken when you're. All right. So the comments just keep coming. Manual massage of the prostate, ampullae, and seminal vesicles can also produce an ejaculate. This is a good alternative for bulls that go down on electrojaculation.
What?
I don't know what I'm learning, and I don't want to learn. All right? And I don't know why you said it twice. But it's a lot.
They're two different. It's all one.
Oh, you can massage the seminal vesicles to produce an erection and produce a ejaculation. I don't want why pointing pachyderm. No. Yeah. No.
I think and that is how you get a bull erect, says S8.
All of this because I was like, you know what? We found a story about people riding horses into Walmart. How could this go wrong at all? Ever? All right. I believe I have them in my Facebook. I know I got them sent somewhere. I believe I have them in my Facebook right here. Yeah. All right. So.
Hang on just a second here. Lots better, Alice. I appreciate your American take on the Hitler. Is that? It looked like a baseball, but now I'm starting to think he might be Mario. Is that Hitler Mario?
Dude, it does kind of look like Hitler Mario. Yeah, dude, no, that's Hitler Mario.
Thank you for that.
You know his theme song, right? His theme song is pretty famous. It's choo 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 choo.
T. Jefferson, the more you know.
Okay. I am going to run and use the restroom and grab some more water.
Oh, good Lord. Okay.
Is that okay?
Leaving me alone? Yeah.
Is that a problem?
Okay,
Can I trust
the
you?
business. Yeah, you can. We'll get the business out of the way while you're.
I don't like. What do you mean the business?
The stuff you're not supposed to know about.
There's no
because
stuff
the IRS
would
be because so you're not supposed to know about this stuff. It's all made up imaginary things.
Jesus.
Okay, the headphones are off. Let's go. Mr. Q saying, "Hey, there's a lot of money in that bullshit." I know. I actually know someone who breeds purebred horses. I cannot remember the breed name, but they are special. Anyway, she breeds them, and the cost for what they're paying for stuff from her stud is phenomenal. It's horse jizz, for Pete's sakes, but the amount of money that they're paying for horse jizz is pretty awesome. I will try and remember what kind of horses they are. Starts with either a T or a V. They're rare. And I think she's the only one who breeds that kind on the West Coast, I think. I don't know. Either which way, lots and lots of money they get paid for, just one whack off of the stud there. But he's a handsome, handsome boy. Turducken rules. Just don't use one of my duckies. Yeah, I know. We won't use any of your duckies. Your duckies are probably pretty safe because they know where they can go for food on the regular, so they won't go too far afield looking. We got to try and at least get into a same country before we go anywhere near that topic. But thank you. Can you just flash the bull your udders? Oh, giggity. Okay, now I'm imagining. Oh goodness, wild. Oh no. Okay, now I'm imagining those things. Let's get it back to the important stuff. Yes, it is. It's Hitler Mario. Good. I thought you were trying to hit the Americana, 1950s with the baseball, but then I looked a little bit closer and thought, nope, that's got to be Mario. That does. So do you have a new Hitler avatar for every day of the month of April? Because that'd be pretty cool. Oh, here's Boo. This is the other one here. Oh, there. Let's give me your feet. There. Say hi. Okay, there. Yeah. She's not so friendly with the being held part. She loves attention and affection. She just doesn't like to be forced into it. But yeah, Los Federales, that'd be cool if you've got like a new Hitler emoji or avatar for every day of the month. I would appreciate that. Backs are hard to fix. I hurt mine in a vehicle accident and it's been messed up forever. Yeah. I'm the same thing. I was doing a lot of landscaping, heavy duty landscaping with only a shovel. Funnily enough, my illegal shovel is what I was using to move these ginormous boulders out of the ditch and up and over into the pile that was then going to be lifted into the truck and taken to the dump. Lot of work. And I was doing great. I got most of the way through it. And then I tried to dislodge one and there was a bulging disc in my L4, L5. Not fun at all. Very, very, very painful. Why do you have to go that way, Kat? Yeah, not fun. And I've felt it ever since. So no good. Hello, Happy. Run. Run. I don't know. I think we've got full control of it over here right now. I'm not going to run. This is the time that we can get funny and silly. That's just gross, Rusty. I will put it on screen so others can read it. I will not actually read it out loud, but that's just gross. That's just horrible. See, T. Jefferson understands 2 words, El Jefe. It's plausible deniability. Right now, we get the business talk over with, and then when he comes back,
there is no business talk. There's no business.
So sales have tripled in a week on the ostrich eggs. That's good. We got so many ostrich eggs. You've got no idea. After we smuggled the 400 ostriches across the border there, we're gonna have even more. So
I want people to understand. All right, people need to know. Okay, this is stress eating. Okay, this is stress eating. This is what you people are doing to me. Okay, this is a ginormous bag of dill corn puffs. Dill pickle corn puffs. A giant
really broken
bag.
you, eh?
Vlasic pickleballs.
Wow. Wow. That's a lot of pickleballs.
You people have gone and driven me so mad that while most would play pickleball, I'm eating them. I'm eating pickleballs.
And it's really interesting because yeah, I don't know. Pickles are just
They're green.
They're on fire.
So they
Ugh. I don't know. The pickle, those things sound awful.
They're
I'm
delicious.
sorry.
Do
They
you
just
like
sound
pickles?
awful.
Do you like dill pickles?
I like dill pickles, and I like
You
dill
like
pickle
dill pickle
potato
juice?
chips. No, you're just
Do you
no,
like dill pickle potato chips?
yeah,
So you
dill
like this-
pickle flavored potato chips.
These are the same thing, just in small ball form.
Oh, okay. I thought they were.
Well, they're corn puffs.
Oh no, I'm mixing them up with the. You were talking about air frying pickle chips. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah. I was talking about those are literal like hamburger slice pickle chips that are battered and fried.
Okay, that's what I was mixing up. So those I'd probably like then. Those I'd probably be okay with. It's the,
Yeah, if
it's
you were
the
here, I
air
thought you'd see
fried.
my balls.
Your balls taste like dill. Maybe you
These
should
ones
get that
do.
checked. I don't know.
These aren't my balls. Well, these are my.
I'm pretty sure you just said that your balls are dill.
These balls are. They're dill pickle balls. It says right on the bag, pickle balls.
I don't know. That just tickles me.
Dill pickle corn puffs or Vlasic pickle balls.
I do know that Vlasic makes a damn good pickle.
Right? And they make
Yep.
a damn good pickle ball too.
Yeah.
We're on the garbage man. Did Johnny slide out of the chair again? No, I had to go to the bathroom, grab some water and some pickle balls because I have to eat my feelings. Because you assholes keep making up fake businesses that I don't actually run, that I don't actually make money off of, and I have to explain that to people who are expecting me to pay them a dividend of the money that I never made. And it's hurtful. No matter how much I tell this lady or you guys, you just keep going with the bit.
Well, we still find it entertaining as fuck.
Yeah, of course you do. You're not getting calls from the IRS, you assholes. You're not stress eating pickle balls. It's the fucking wonderful world for you.
It's, the IRS can't even get me. I'm over here in Canada. I'm good.
Right? What are they going to
Yep.
do?
I don't have to worry.
Oh, there we go. If I can't find a way to import you, can we just confuse you of enough crimes where they'll bring you in for trial?
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. It sounds like a lovely idea. Let's put that on the list. We'll hit that around double Z. Like, we've got a really long list of ways to import if like the passport thing doesn't go well, which I'm sure it will if I ever get that far. I actually went to Service Canada yesterday. I was so proud of myself. I walked there. I was there in public and doing my thing, and it was lovely. And it turns out I got most of the paperwork wrong.
Oh, dude, explain to them one of the things that they gave you wrong.
Yes. The main thing, they need you to have a guarantor who has known you for at least 2 years and can vouch for you. And then they need 2 others who can speak for you, references, 2 references. So a guarantor and 2 references. The difference between them, my understanding was that the guarantor had to be someone of professional, like a doctor or lawyer, that sort of thing. So I took it to my doctor, and in the paperwork there, it's got all this stuff about my information, and then it wants the doctor's information, and that was fine. When I got there, it turns out they didn't want my information in there. They wanted the doctor's information, the doctor's passport number, and when it expires, the doctor's. And I said, well, what doctor is going to give their patient their private information? That seems kind of silly. And they said, no, it doesn't have to be a doctor. It just has to be someone who's known you for 2 years. And so not only did I waste time and money going to get the doctor to fill out this stuff, now I have to pay to get the pictures redone. And now I have to wait until I can. Well, I don't have to wait anymore. But the whole thing was, I showed up there with my birth certificate, my care card, which is my medical card, my SIN card number, which is my social insurance number, and my driver's license. Those 4 pieces of identification that I got from our government were not enough to prove that I was Canadian and therefore legally allowed to leave my country. I need someone else who has already had a passport and therefore they have been okayed. I need someone like that to fill this bit out for me. And if I didn't know someone for more than 2 years with a valid passport that could sign that for me, I would not legally be allowed to leave my country. It's kind of crazy.
I get you're a proud Canadian, but I'm just wondering, are you ready to be the 51st state yet?
You
I feel
know,
like
every day I get a little bit, you know,
you're like
the
me with
paperwork
Luigi.
is just so frustrating. It said doctor or it needed professional, like a lawyer or something like that. And I went to a lot of trouble to get it all. And then it turns out they want the doctor's private information. And that just seems ridiculous. And it turns out, yeah, I just need anyone who's willing to give me their private information, like their passport number and its expiry date.
What are
and
you
all that
giving
sort
me?
of
Do I
stuff.
get feet pics? I might do it for feet pics.
You don't even have a passport. It wouldn't work. And you're not Canadian. I need a Canadian. I need a guaranteed Canadian with a
crapped on my heart
passport
twice in
to
one sentence.
guarantee that I am Canadian.
She pointed out my inadequacies, and then she told me if I didn't have those inadequacies, I still wouldn't be up to the job. Oh boy, you can't make some women you just can't make happy. I don't know why.
Not me. I would be fine. It's my government. My government doesn't trust its own forms of identification
Wesley Snipes
to
Blade
identify
from
me.
Deadpool and Wolverine said, some motherfuckers are still trying to ice skate uphill, which, by the way, is also a total knockback to the first line that he said in the movie when he fought Deacon Prostitutes. Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill. And I know a lot of weird facts. Anyhow, one man's bracket juice. By the way, speaking of weird facts, I have to thank Bird Collector. We got $10 from Bird Collector somewhere in the mix of all that.
Oh, thank you, Bird Collector.
We are now down to 35 for tomorrow, or not tomorrow, for Monday's goal. 35 for Monday or Tuesday, whichever day we're doing. I'm not sure yet. I'll check into that. It's really depending on whether or not my daughter's here. If my daughter's here, I might have the day just so I can hang out with her. I got pickle fingers now.
Yeah. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, Service Canada, what is that? Sounds like a terror place. Yeah, Service Canada is just there to service the government by dicking us all around. Yeah, I don't have any of those things, just a driver's license. I'll never leave the US. But I'm sure if you wanted to leave the US would let you leave without a passport.
See, but no, not necessarily. Like when you get a plane ticket, like to move from, like, say you're going to fly from US to Paris, they check your passport then and there.
Well,
and then they check it on the other side. It's like a dual verification thing. But the idea is that they wouldn't send you without a passport. You're not going to book an international flight or boat trip without a passport. Like you're getting on a boat where it's like it's a cargo ship, and you fucking wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Here's $30, and I'll get a bunk in the back. Like that's the kind of deal you're going to get out of the country, like without a passport. Okay. But even then, I still don't think you're going to make that work.
I guess the biggest thing for me is that 4 pieces of official Canadian ID are not enough to prove my Canadian citizenship. 4 different pieces of ID that they gave me themselves.
The part that I don't think America would do is I don't think America would be like, we can't give you a passport unless someone who already has a passport vouches for the fact that you are who you say you are. Like in America, like I certainly believe we'll have to do as much paperwork and everything else, but there's kind of like a whole like, all right, you gave us your social security number and everything like this. We ran it all down.
Yeah.
We checked in the area that you list as your current address. That seems to be accurate. You don't have any outstanding warrants or anything like that. Your criminal history isn't anything of an issue. So not a problem. Pictures up to date. Bing, boom, bang. There you go. It just takes a fucking while.
Yeah. It's I'm very frustrated with the whole thing. But yeah, procrastination is a bitch. If I had done that last month, if I had managed to get over there and done that last month, then over this past month, when both my mom and my dad were actually in town visiting, I could have gotten them to do that for me. So it's my own fault that it's now going to take me even longer to do. But still, it's very frustrating that my ID doesn't ID me for my government, which is the person who issued the ID. Yeah.
AP with Adam said to Eve, "Look at this garden. We are in paradise. We can do anything we want, anytime we want, and we'll live forever." Eve responded, "It's just not enough, is it? Can't make women happy," says AP.
You're not wrong. Yes, SH. It seems like a lot for a residency permit or something, but not for me to prove myself to my own government. Someone else said, where was it? I lost it. Los Federales was cracking wise about the fact that they let out all sorts of people into the country, but they won't let someone born and bred here out. So I agree.
That is awfully interesting. Yeah, and that I said that is actually true. And T. Jefferson saying leaving America is easy, getting back in can be tricky. Well, I mean, I don't know. Depends on who you ask. Some people have like high scores of like 40 times or more. Hobo, here I can prove your Canadian citizenship. Here's some Tim Horton gift certificates and a bag of milk. Let's see what you do with it.
Right. I'm gonna go get a double, a donut, and I'm gonna cut open the corner of that bag and start pouring. I'm Canadian,
So
damn it.
who the fuck are you if you aren't diggers?
Right? Like,
give the government
how much more
some blood.
info can I get?
That would be proof enough. Dude, the government, dude, it's not even that simple. Like, it's just, again, they don't even need proof that you're you. They need proof that you're you, and then someone else to say, yes, this person is proving that they're them. And you can believe me because I've already proved that I'm me because someone else vouched for me. Again, this is the really like the longest chain of like, well, you shouldn't have trusted Tom. Like, hey, this friend of yours, this friend Sherry of yours, she fucked up everything. What is it? Well, hey, look, yeah, I vouched for Sherry, but you shouldn't have trusted me, and Tom vouched for me. So really, this is on Tom.
Right.
Like, dude, fuck you. Like, how far back do we take this thing? Canada is afraid citizens won't come back. That's why they're not letting them out.
Yeah, King Kong. That's same with me. I like having all 4 seasons. I live in the interior of BC. We have 4 seasons. They're all as they are taught to us in school, and it's lovely.
Susan, I disagree.
Susan,
everyone has
you
4
don't-
seasons.
yeah.
You've never been to Minnesota. We have winter and not winter. It's not even called summer anymore. It's now just simply differentiated as not winter. We have winter and not winter. And I love not winter. I was a big winter fan when I was a kid. As my my personal issues have become more difficult, I've become less and less and less of a winter fan. And I would really love to have more than not winter on the plate.
Yeah. And the coast is just 11 months of rain and 1 month of slush. There's no real seasons there either. It's pretty awful.
King Kong Dong saying Canada becomes the 51st state and then becomes population less than Montana. That seems hard to do. Just the size alone. I feel like they have to have more than the population of Montana in the whole thing. Why does Tom from MySpace have to do with this? Exactly, Lab Glass. That's exactly my point. Passing the buck because everyone's here on the vouching of a friend. Is Tim Hortons as good as
Not
they say
anymore?
it is?
Not anymore. It used to be lovely. Not anymore.
Lexi saying I'm right on time. Well, we're glad you came.
Lexi, how you doing?
King Kong Dong saying Lexi, hey girl. I like
Hello,
autumn.
Lexi.
I would miss the changing colors, says SH. In Minnesota, like autumn happens in like a fucking week. Like autumn happens in a week. Autumn happens about the same rate that my freaking cherry blossoms blossom on my tree. Like at the what is it? The fucking at the middle or end of May, my cherry blossoms on my tree will come in, blossom, and then go bye-bye in the course of all of that. And then the tree will just sit there for the rest of the year.
Does it not fruit?
It does fruit a little bit, but I kept expecting it to fruit way more than it would because I was misled. When I got this tree, I was wooed by the description. I didn't know a whole lot about it. And the description was the Minnesota North Star cherry tree. It is a tree made by the University of Minnesota for the purpose of growing it in this climate because cherry trees don't grow in this climate. Well, the way they accomplish that is they take a cherry tree, the hardiest one that they can find, which is a bitter baker's cherry, and they literally splice pair it with another tree. And so this hardier, heavier duty tree really kind of weathers the hard parts of Minnesota and keeps the other one alive, produces the stuff it needs to keep the other one alive. So the cherry tree is actually a remarkably smaller part of the whole tree. So it does fruit, but now that I know that, like, I'm like, well, if this little part is the only part that's going to flower and fruit, like, I was hoping to make wine and shit. At this rate, I'll be lucky to pull off a pie in 10 years. Like, and to make matters worse, for the last 3 years that it has fruited, rabbits, squirrels, all of them fucking abscond with the cherries. The worst part is the cherries fucking start to ferment because they'll go in and they'll get a bunch of cherries and some will fall to the ground. They'll start rotting and fermenting in the sunlight, and it'll happen rather fast. So then I get fucking squirrels with like little blood red stains on their face and their teeth, and they're drunk. So they're like, so I have fucking zombie squirrels running around my fucking yard, and I only.
That's awesome.
I mean, you say that.
We had 2 actual cherry trees. We had a black cherry tree and a really good sweet cherry tree. And we had the same issue with the birds and stuff eating the fermented cherries that had fallen to the ground. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, you need an awful lot of trees. I don't think we would have gotten a bottle of wine out of those 2 cherry trees that were actual cherry trees meant for production.
I was gonna have to I'm going to have to net it and keep literally every single cherry, and even then I'm going to need at least 3 or 4 of them to make a single bottle of wine in a season. And it's like,
and if it's a hybrid like that with another tree altogether, I mean, just how edible are they going to be? What's it
like I said, the cherries themselves are incredibly tart. They're very, very tart, somewhat bitter cherry, more of a baker's cherry. So again, the idea of putting it in like a wine where you're going to drop in a lot of sugar and stuff anyway to help boost the alcohol level and everything of it. It'll sweeten it up, and then it'll make a somewhat dry wine with maybe a slightly bitter aftertaste. But
I live in the Okanagan. We've got actual cherry trees that do beautifully here.
All right, now I'm getting ways to torture squirrels coming through here. Let's see. Hide current comment. We're going Autumn, Johnny, and Digger should just move to Phoenix. Lexi, I completely agree with your idea, except for 2 things. One, the heat in Phoenix. The heat, there's no humidity. Phoenix is very dry. Is it?
Okay, so that would be lovely for me. But if it's too hot.
Well, the heat is less of an issue because AC is a thing. But here's the biggest roadblock. The biggest roadblock to any destination for me here on out, because I am literally moving out sometime here soon. But I have a very small person whom I'm incredibly fond of, and I'd like to be within daily travel distance so I could visit her on any day I wanted to. If I have to make that sacrifice, I think I could. I'm not I can't live without it, but I would fucking hate myself.
Ideally not.
A lot. So, I mean, at least for the foreseeable, let's softly ballpark say 10 years, at least for the next 10 years, I'm kind of figuring I'm Minnesota adjacent because of a small, tiny person whom I love and adore. After that, sky's the limit. So yeah. Johnny, just move. No, it's not. No, it's not what? It's not good. I think Tim Hortons, is it as good as they say it is? No, it's not. I think it's what he's answering. No. Tim Hortons, Canada's Dunkin' Donuts was Canada's Dunkin' Donuts. Now it's Canada's. It's McDonald's. It's America's Canadian Dunkin' Donuts now. We get all 4 seasons in one day. No, Mr. Q. Autumn lasts usually about 2-3 weeks. Spring, maybe a month, not even. And then summer is like 3 or 4 months. And then winter's the rest. Yes, I've been to Minnesota many times. My aunt, uncle, and cousins live there. I rode the roller coasters at the Mall of America. Well, look who's bragging, Susan. You able-bodied bastard. Guess what I've never done? Because they don't make a lot of roller coasters wheelchair accessible. And that's not even true. I have no idea. I've never tried. Hey, you know, here, we could go to the Mall of America and we could ride roller coasters. I can get
You could try to ride roller coasters? I'm in.
Yeah, dude.
I love roller coasters.
You can sit in my lap.
I don't know if that would be allowed.
Well, we'll make it work. What are they going to do? Say no to a cripple? Those able-bodied assholes. Tim Hortons is coffee from an AA meeting. So
it's still that, yes.
Greg's is the best. UK cheap food sausage rolls are goated.
Okay, Greg's.
Okay. I did
If
not
I'm
know.
ever out that way, I'll try and remember.
You best get you some Greg's. Let's keep checking up with this. By the way, we have an hour and a half left. I still have to do the music. I still have to do a bunch of other stuff we haven't gotten to. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you for the show today. I hope you've been as entertained as you are entertaining us.
Yes.
It is fun. Hey, King Kong Dong, Hobo Chili, recipe LOL, 2 days old, reheated. Oh, no. So they agree. And that's just no. At Susan's Fun Place. I've never been to Susan's. Autumn is quick. I feel like winter is forever and miserable. I agree, especially in Minnesota, winter feels like forever. And I used to love it because I was a hockey kid. In fact, when I was a kid, I was playing hockey so much at one point that seasons just kind of meant what I was wearing when I was standing outside the rink. In winter, I was wearing a big jacket and like long pants. And the jacket would be open because I just got done from doing a game or ice drills. So I wouldn't be wearing a shirt and I'd just let the heat roll out of me. It was fun. It was like I was like a furnace or a bucket of hot water. I just
fun.
It's cool. Ladies liked it too. I don't know why. It's weird. And then in the summer, what would be a thing is I would be like wearing like a button down, like kind of like bowler, like t-shirt. And that wouldn't be buttoned. It would just be open. And I'd be wearing shorts and I'd be standing outside of the hockey rink after drills and practice. So again, it was really just what I was wearing when I wasn't playing hockey. So it kind of all blends together. Johnny is legless Washington. I don't know what the hell that is supposed to mean. Like George Washington, but I'm legless. Is that cherry tree a symbol of your life? George Crutches.
Nice one.
Hey, buddy, why do you say you're just gonna sit here all day and eat pickleballs and hate life? I don't know. Chat's super stoked on me. They're talking about how awesome it is. Reminding me my legs don't work. You know what I'm gonna do after I get done with this? Nothing, because that would require getting up and walking.
Oh, King Kong Dong, that sounds awful. Johnny knows about the swamp ass July. Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up on the coast. It's an actual rainforest. It's deadly. The swamp ass. It gets you, man, woman, child. It gets you. It's brutal on the coast.
I'm not too proud to brag. I learned from have you ever seen, you've never seen the swamp ass PSA. All right, hold on.
Oh, I might have.
There's Nathan Fillion in it. Does that ring any bells?
Oh, yeah, I think I have it. We'll have to just in case.
Oh, you just want me to play it.
Because, we gotta once again show the difference between, pretty handsome and
oh, fucking
handsome.
screw you. I'm well aware that there is one person who can ruin my chances, okay?
Well, two, David Borneas is pretty.
Oh, great. Yeah, no, kick me while I'm down. Just give me a whole list of all the dudes you'd rather be with than me.
I'm sure you've got fantasy women, right?
Fantasy
women, like if X person walked up to me,
nice kitty right there.
you know.
Sorry, that was an accident. I didn't mean
That
to
was
bump.
okay.
Fantasy women? Let me think. Not really. Like, I mean, I think Asian women are very, very attractive. I mean, the closest I could put to fantasy women is Monica Bellucci.
I was gonna say, what about? And then I couldn't remember her name, but yeah, that's the
Monica Bellucci. Yeah,
Yeah.
but dude, you saw Shoot 'Em Up, dude. Like,
Well,
damn,
yeah.
that girl, that lady's got a number for a few dudes. I'm sorry, that lady's just
Well,
wow.
So there you go.
Some people are lucky, and genetically.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyways, but I would never insult your intelligence by going, well, no, it's just you're so much. I like you so much more because she's too pretty. You know, she's like,
Well,
she's so pretty. It's like, you're pretty. Where it's like, you're pretty. But then if I look at you in the right light, I'm like, yeah, but you're also really fugly. So it's like, you're real. And it's like, no, but that's hurtful. That's hurtful.
Like you're
When you say
choosing
that, that's
purposely
hurtful. You're like,
misunderstand.
this guy's really, really pretty. And I think that dude's really, really pretty. I'm like, I think I could hold a candle to him. Like, no, you can't. But that's why I like you. Because if you were his level of pretty, you'd be too pretty. And I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, too pretty.
It's all the
There's
winning.
such a
I
thing.
can't.
I don't know.
can't
I
handle-
cannot explain it anymore, but I'm pretty certain that the women in the chat understood and agreed that there is a handsome man and then there's a pretty handsome man, right?
I think
And like,
all of you are part of the same
pretty.
bullshit game where you just won't own up to the fact that you're like, no, that dude's hot as fuck, and I would in a heartbeat. But since it's not an option, I'm not going to sell you out under the river. Like, fuck you. Anyways, again, this is Swamp Ass PSA with our friend
Okay.
Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion here to talk about a serious condition that affects millions of gamers every year. Swamp ass. Prolonged gaming sessions create a humid, bayou-style climate in the back of your pants, leading to irritation, foul body odor, and a loss of hand-eye coordination. In extreme cases, grundle staining. Applying powders, bombs, or wet naps while playing only masks the problem and seriously impairs one's ability to majorly pwn one's adversaries. So, if your taint's moist and your upper crack is dripping down your backside, do something about it. Put the controller down, stand up, take a walk outside, or use your mother's hair dryer in between raids. I do.
Why the heck was the audio so low, but the music at the back end so high?
I
Jesus.
don't know, but that was awesome.
Use your mother's hair dryer between raids.
I
do. All right. Johnny, you need to glue nuts on fishing lines and tug it out of their grip when they are drunk. No, Saint Arin. What I want to do, let's see. This is I'm not going to be staying at my current address, so it's not worth it now because it takes a while to train them to do this. But there is people do this backyard Ninja Warrior squirrel courses.
This is a bird feeder, and everything to my left is my attempt at making a squirrel.
Squirrel
If
Olympics.
they want the bird seed, they will first need to pass through what is basically an 8-part Ninja Warrior obstacle course for squirrels. This course is extremely challenging. It is not for the timid of heart. But out of the gate, I will admit that in hindsight, that I completely underestimated my adversary. Now, if you're wondering why I would go through all this trouble, we need to go back 8 weeks ago when I found myself stuck at home and very bored. So I installed a bird feeder and decided to become a bird watcher. And it was just so lovely. Until they showed up. Now, luckily, my bird feeder had a wire cage around it, big enough for the birds to slip inside.
What? Why?
I just remembered the reason why we didn't watch all of them is because he was totally striking anyone who played these videos.
Why? We're giving him props, and I'm going to comment on
Yeah,
the bird.
no, because we tried to do that. We were talking about the Squirrel Olympics. He's got multiple years of them, but we were trying to show them, and we got in trouble. We got
Well, then.
because
Bye-bye.
he is not very nice about sharing his stuff with other people. Mark Rober, yeah, Rober, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, I totally just remembered
Well,
that as
thank you
you're
for that.
watching
No,
it.
that's fine. That's actually better that you told me. This video's. Wait a minute. Fuck. Jeez. Saint Caesar. This video really speaks to Johnny because he can't go outside and walk.
The swamp ass, yeah.
Well, actually, that's why it doesn't speak to me, because he says that's the best cure is to stand up, go outside, go for a walk. New product, Johnny's Zombie Squirrel Meat. Nope, we're not doing Johnny's Zombie Squirrel Meat. If you wash your ass, you won't get swamp ass. Susan, if you sit on a couch gaming hard and heavy, you're gonna get swamp ass. Unless you live in a very climate controlled area, it's gonna get swampy.
Yeah, it gets so humid on the coast that women have the same swamp ass issue as the men, and it's just from sitting down for a brief time. It's so gross out. It's like walking around in wet.
Can you explain Hobo Chili Recipes comment? I don't understand.
I can't. We don't have swish. I live in the Okanagan Valley. We have beautiful wines. We grow grapes as well as we grow cherries and everything else out here. We make some awesome wine. Gotta say.
I will say, while I don't understand the comment.
Swishes.
I do love the picture. I don't know what that's of. That looks like a dude in a Japanese hot tub holding either a bar of soap or a stick of butter. I don't know what it is. It's reminding me of the scene in Deadpool in the second movie when he goes and fights the Yakuza dudes. Which
okay. I was thinking Big Trouble in Little China.
Maybe, I don't know. It's just it's interesting. What do we have?
Either way,
Vava,
well done. Hi,
Vava
Sam, how you
Voom.
doing?
Hey, Sam. Good to see you. Johnny Gorillacum is my base for my squirrel repellent. We'll start milking right away, boss. No. There's no milking. Don't give me any. I'm not part of whatever you're doing. I love the heat, but I love humidity.
Yeah, not me.
Susan, I
need it dry.
I can deal without both. I like it cold and dry.
Oh,
I like
it hot and dry.
I like my air like I like my women cold and dry. What?
I like it hot and dry because then I can wear like less clothing, which is less hurting. So it's it all works well. Short shorts and tank tops.
Atomic Ray saying, I had a white cherry tree, but when it turned 40, it died. Got 5 to 6 2-gallon buckets if I netted, nothing if I didn't.
Yeah, they're gone quick. Yeah.
Maybe I just need to net and it'll work out more. I was disappointed that you can only get one kind of azalea to grow in Minnesota, and not even if you go too north. Yeah, dude, Minnesota sucks. Our climate sucks because the winters are harsh, man. Frickin', especially up as you get up more north and you've got the weather coming off of the fucking Lake Superior. Just fucking ice ages this part of Minnesota. So literally it's one of these things where you can't win. You catch the humidity and the snow coming in from the East Coast and from like Michigan and that area hitting southern Minnesota. Northern Minnesota is just getting glassed because of the fucking Lake Superior area. Johnny, you think you making it 10 plus? No joke, says Sam V. 10 more years? I'm hoping. I mean, if you'd asked me that question a month or two ago, especially, I'd be like, definitely not. But I mean, now I'm hopeful. So there's that. Dick. Susan, I don't know. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, I liked that your voice cracked on that one too.
Susan, I don't know how. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad my my fracturing masculinity can entertain the people.
Hey, it's good for something still, right?
Right? Because if my voice didn't crack, I'd be too pretty. Susan, I don't know how people can like the heat and humidity. I find it even difficult to breathe when it's really humid. I agree, SH. I find heavy humidity hard to breathe in as well.
Me too. But the heat, oof, I love heat. The warmer, the better.
Laglass, you didn't have to call me small, Johnny. It was a bad angle of the camera. Aw. I just don't like humidity because my nuts stick to my legs. This King Kong. Yeah, I
Well,
have the
and
same
the
problem.
boob sweat too. I saw someone else mentioned the under boob sweat. That's an actual thing, and it's awful.
And legit, guys, I realize that some of us play with more tackle than others, but isn't that also a huge problem too? So you get you got like, your dick and your leg are stuck together like two hot dogs in a package. And now I'm sitting here with a putty knife at my ankle, just trying to free my wang.
Well, every time I have to reach up to put something up, I'm literally peeling the underside of my boobs off of my rib cage. It's so sweaty, gross in there. It's like, do you know they even made a product called the boob swing? It's made of terry cloth so that women get out of the shower. They can put their boobs in the boob swing and it'll get all the moisture out. Because apparently women can't just use a towel anymore. They've got.
Well, you could always hire somebody to just dry your boobs. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know that I'd offer this service to everyone, but you're a good friend of mine. So, I mean, I'd be willing to discuss a flexible rate with you. And I want you to know,
very old
if you
school.
do hire me for a service like that, I am very hands-on, and it will be.
Well, you would have to be. It's that kind of a job.
The whole business has gone tits up, but that's the way it's supposed to be. We have a show to do, and we haven't gotten to any of it. I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. Glass, excuses. Johnny's excitement consists of a wheelchair now and someone pushing him, right? No, that's not true, Hobo Chili Recipe. You're completely forgetting hills. Hills are fun. Then it's like gravity and God take the wheel. I have basically one of every breed of hardwood tree: cherry, walnut, apple, a ton of oak, spruce, pines, cedars, even a money tree.
Nice.
LOL.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, we had cherries and walnuts and chestnuts at the old house.
Not enough powder in the world, huh? For what? What did King Kong Dong? I just don't like humidity because my nuts. Oh, the nuts sticking to the legs. That's what he's talking about. Jesus Christ, I can't catch up to this. I also missed $10 from Isaac Walmart because I like ladies' shirt. Isaac Walmart because he likes the Truck You Trudeau shirt. See, you should just be like my regular co-host. People enjoy having you on the show more than me at this point. Legit
it's
money.
Fun when I do that, then it looks like it says something else.
Nice. I agree. A legit money tree. It's got a braided trunk. I didn't know that was a feature.
Yeah,
my badge
they're really cool.
I mean,
right?
You're right. Well, you're right. My badge does stick to my legs, so for me, it's a huge problem. Although maybe that's just an issue with my badge.
It might just be you. Yeah.
It sticks to my leg until she gets up. Anyways, I would imagine it's similar for women with bigger racks with underboob stick. I mean, yeah, we're kind of getting there. Johnny's hot flesh for flavor. What? I don't know what we're talking about, Saint Aaron. Indoor plant, though, it lives with all of my cactuses. Well, that's got to be fun. Cacti, whatever. My grammar is rusty. You are rusty grammar. It's German. It's cactusen. I don't know if that's true.
I finally figured out what happened to my aloe plant that was dying with for no reason and everything. I thought it was that I had watered it too much. Turns out, no, there's a couple of cats who like to pick at it and chew at it and pull it apart.
And so they were killing your plant.
They were killing my plant secretly at night without my knowing. I suddenly started finding bits of dirt because the plants are on the fridge. So I'm finding little bits of dirt on the counter. What the hell is going on? Well, what was left of it is now gone. So the cats are eating it, which means that maybe I don't kill all the plants that come in here. Maybe it's the cats, not me.
There's a reason to hope.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you answer this one because I don't feel like I'd be an expert. What does under boob stick mean?
Well, when you get the sweat under your boobs and the sweat and then your boobs stick to your rib. Right. And then you're sitting there and it's hot and it's gross and it's sweaty and it's gross. And then you go like this to reach something and you can literally feel the underside of your boob unsticking itself from. It's like when you're sitting on a leather couch in the heat and you stand up and you can feel yourself, pulling away from that. It's the same thing with your boobs, your under boobs.
I'm guessing.
Feel it.
I'm guessing it's not an issue for Susan. I'm guessing she is fortunate in the ways of not having to deal with it.
Probably because
Prob-
she's the one that said that she lives in the humidity too. So
Right. And she also doesn't know, like, she just doesn't understand our plight because, as she pointed out, her coochie doesn't, or no, she didn't refer to it in such a I'm
No.
sorry. Let me quote you
No,
properly.
don't be.
You said, and if I quote, you said, my vag doesn't stick to my legs. I'm sorry. So just there we go.
There
And she
you
also
go.
wanted to mention that Johnny Depp is her celebrity crush.
Okay.
Johnny, heart, Dylan Mulvaney. Kyle, you go F
Hi,
yourself.
Kyle.
I do not care for Dylan Mulvaney at all. Johnny wouldn't lie, says Wild Saffron. Yeah, that's right, IRS. I wouldn't lie. Now write the check. Give me Scarlett Johansson or Sydney Sweeney.
See, everyone's got a, you know,
Wild Saffron. She's
a
so pretty it
name.
hurts. Who? Monica Bellucci. Fucking, I'd believe that. Dude,
Mhm.
I loved Monica Bellucci in The Matrix, and then, like I said, I saw Shoot 'Em Up, and it's like they made a role like if we just wanted to just just taunt Johnny, like we'll put her in this role. That'll fucking do it. And it's like, yep, that works. That works.
Yep. Very good.
Digger, when you come see Johnny, squint a lot. Oh.
I
just think they're beautiful people, okay? You can't be like, no. If you want to make it work with Johnny, you got to convince him that you're Asian. Like, I don't know if you can
I just
tell
got to like smoke a shit ton of pot, so I'm all
you just got to be
squinty-eyed.
squinty, and then, yeah, maybe get jaundice between now and then. That might help too.
I'll try, yeah. Or drink an absolute shit ton of oh shoot, what was that orange
Tang?
juice drink? No, not Tang. The Sunny Delight. Sunny Delight. There was a
Okay.
woman fed her daughter so much Sunny Delight that her daughter started to turn orange.
That's hilarious.
Back in the 90s. Yeah.
Rusty Grammar. Johnny Tank Something Wong is sexy. No. You know what I do think? I think I'm having trouble catching up to this goddamn chat.
I
Holy
think so
Jesus.
too. We're only 20
Lock
minutes,
eyes.
15 minutes behind.
Yeah. Stick a quarter in, get a happy ending. There's celebrities I think are handsome, but I don't think even if it for some insane reason they wanted me, I could get with them. They're strangers. Right. But that's where I'm like, that's where it's really easy to go, well, it's just he's too pretty. It's just I think you're attractive. It's just that person is too pretty. It's
I
just
never
like-
said I wouldn't bang them. I would never kick them out of bed. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that I would be constantly feeling intimidated and self-conscious because I am not that kind of pretty handsome, like I'm not that kind of, so yeah, I prefer someone who's a little bit more genuine and
ugly.
Real.
Like I said.
Real.
Dude, they're synonyms. All right. Love long time. Pool Scam Sam. Most people get that from working, not sitting on your fat ass playing games. Well,
Very
we
true.
all have different skills. Pool Scam Sam. That video really speaks to Johnny because he can't go outside and walk. Yep, we cover that. Love this. Hemorrhoids. He completely ignored the hemorrhoids issue. Dude, I don't have hemorrhoids. Jesus. Swamp ass is cured with a palm-sized dollop of bag balm.
Bag balm.
I'm afraid to know.
No, I'm
My
pretty sure I
grandson-
know exactly what that is.
My grandson showed me this guy's videos. Oh, now we're getting to the part where we can't talk about the squirrel thing. Do the
Yeah.
lower squirrels become dinner? Mark Robert. He's huge on YouTube. He's got YouTube clout. I got a strike, says Sheeny. Thank you, Sheeny, for letting me that. And yeah, we stopped that. He's got YouTube clout. Well, fuck that. My dad gave up and just started feeding the squirrels too. Dude, I want to do it for making the squirrels take on the courses. And then I want to do, does anyone remember MXC?
Yes.
Based off of a Japanese show called Takashi's Castle. I want to do like the MXC voiceover, like play-by-play calling that they did for MXC for American Ninja Squirrel. Like I was like, and coming up on American Ninja Squirrel is Jeremy Baba Ganoush, and then just like throw all of that in there. Get random clips of like the squirrels eating the food, and then just put different things in their voices. Like, well, I didn't really want to do this, but when you're out of rehab, you got to find a way to fill the time. Idle hands, devil's plaything. Here we go. Just fucking have fun with it.
Right? Oh man.
I only played like 10 seconds. I played slightly more than that. I played 42. We'll see how we do. Sheeny, how are you doing? I put sheet metal on the roof of a hanging bird feeder and greased it with Crisco. The squirrels slide off it and fall like 15 feet. That's mean.
No, I was thinking that's fucking smart. That's really smart.
I need some monkey butt powder. AP, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Rusty Grammar filmed that, right? Rusty Grammar, you probably have a money-making camera in the way. Way awesome. It's the upstairs neighbor from Breakfast at Tiffany's. All right. Mr. Unoshi. Oh, okay. Mr. Unoshi. Unioshi? Mr. Unioshi. 86, no humidity. Minnesota is perfect. I mean, yeah, that if you have that, but those are the rare days, believe me. I will if I ever get time, says Wild Saffron. Yeah, film the shit out of that. Like Iggy Azalea. Okay. Holy crap, there's the $10 for the lady's shirt. The squirrels are so skittish they freak out if they see me in the window. They know the second my hand touches a doorknob that a dog could run out and they scramble. Have you tried the methylene blue yet, Johnny?
I've been looking into methylene blue for a while for my own purposes. It's a whole big thing. We can talk about it like off. But trying to find an actual purity is the first thing, and then knowing how much of a dose is a whole nother issue. And there's I would love to try it, but it would never be
okay
with myself.
I don't know what that is. I just know at this rate, I don't know if I want to worry about trying anything. I'm just going to hear how it's not covered by insurance.
Well, that's one of the major things is it's not covered by anyone for anything. It's very hard to come by in the purity levels needed.
I've definitely searched Monica Bellucci a couple of times on this computer. All right, so images. Someone was saying, who was it? I want to see Monica Bellucci. Let's see if I can shoot him up. I want to shoot him up. Like picture. Shoot 'em up movie. Okay. Yeah. Monica Bellucci shoot 'em up movie. I don't know if this quite meets your needs. And let's go to no, I don't want the movie itself. I wanted the picture to be full screen. Open image, a new tab, maybe?
Under boob sweat is terrible. Wild agrees with me. And Adam is saying under boob sweat is female smegma. No, it isn't.
No, it is not.
You get to sit anywhere near long enough to become
not even the same. You know nothing about what you speak, sir. Or ma'am. Anyways, I put this just up for our buddy Los Federales. Los Federales. I always wanted a big tittied goth girl. I feel like you kind of get that there. That's pretty close to that. So there you go. There's my lady. There's my she's too pretty for me. So I like a lady who's a little, uglier, because otherwise I won't be real.
Right?
Under boob sweat. Right? Now you understand. No, I'm mocking you, but that's exactly my point. Don't come to Northeast Tennessee. Sometimes summers can be brutal, like the Amazon jungle, hot and humid, almost no breeze. That sounds horrible.
One of the places I am going to is Alabama. I was supposed to be, or in the original scheme of things, I was supposed to be there now. But things didn't work. But now I'm thinking September might be better because it's not going to be too wet and gross. But hopefully it won't be nasty, humid, and hot in Alabama anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for September. I don't know. We'll see.
SH with a helpful tip for everybody. You can use panty liners stuck in the underside of your bra as underboob sweatbands.
That's brilliant. That's bloody brilliant. I never would have thought of that.
My issue is when I'm in public and I get the balls to the leg stick, I can't peel them off with my hands in public, right? No. And then you're just weird because you're like shimmying your hips, and I'm like, "Why are you dancing?" I'm trying to free my balls. Thirsty Johnny is our favorite. Johnny says,
"There's special undies for that, made by veterans. They've got little pocket for your balls to sit in, so you don't get that stick to the leg." I can't remember what they are. Lots of conservative streamers actually have them as sponsors.
Huh.
Can't remember the name of them though, but they're really awesome, supposedly boxers.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can. Power goes out. You can always make heat in the winter. In the summer, you're fucked. Right. It would be perfect if there were 15 to 20 mile per hour breezes here in the summer. Right. That would be perfect, but it won't. And ball nuts. I don't know what we're at. Ball nuts, grilled cheese. I'm into boxwood now. Gotta love the lake effect. I hate the cold now. Need the temp around 95. Yeah, the lake effect sucks in the fucking winter. Maybe feed your pussy. Digger, my cat has killed every plant I've had indoors since he was born. I gave up over 10 years ago, even trying.
Yeah.
Guys,
they were sneaky. I didn't know they were doing it. I literally thought I was doing something to kill the damn plants. I had no idea they were doing it. So, yeah.
I can't catch up to everybody. Handmade underwear made in Toronto. Don't get eliminated. That stuff is messy. Go back and remove yourself off screen. Please screenshot for later. No.
You can go and search the picture yourself. Come on.
I have bad news for you. That image is widely available. So, and by the way, I have even more bad news for you. For those of you like, yeah, spank it in that photo. Without giving away too much about the movie, she's holding a baby. She's holding a bulletproof vest in a size small enough to wrap a toddler in. The smallest bulletproof vest that the store had. Again, I don't need to get into the meaning and the setup of the show. Needless to say,
Very good.
Maybe don't beat it off to that. I understand, it's Wednesday night and you're feeling right and you want to speckle the ceiling before you turn out the light, but don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, where are we? I gotta go back up to catch up. How can I make it look like a unicorn visited my daughter while she was sleeping? She keeps saying that she asked Jesus for one and she knows he's not going to let her down. I'm so screwed here. Los Federales, I'm in my own huge pile of problems because I have I have to say it quietly so the people upstairs don't hear me. I have an Easter bunny hunt that I have to arrange for a very, very small person, and I'm still trying to put it together. And one half of that person's parental unit is like, well, she'll get bored really, really quickly, and we don't want it to, so just make it short. And it's like, right, but then if it's a little short thing, then it's so like I want it to be fun and I want to put a lot of effort into it, but apparently me putting a lot of effort into it is way too much effort for the kid, and I don't even know I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just fucking Jesus. Can't make anyone happy anymore. Hoof prints, maybe rainbow candy. Here's my idea. Now, some people might not agree with this. You leave a bloody unicorn horn on the bed and you say that the horse couldn't stay, but he wanted you to have something to remember him by, so he ripped his horn off.
No, that's not nice at all.
That won't work?
No, you litter glitter throughout her bedroom.
Yeah, you litter glitter. Let the Swiffer get it.
Just do a trail, so it's like obviously a trail of glitter, and you can see that the unicorn came in while she was sleeping to say hi, but she was sleeping. But the unicorn is only allowed to come to visit once.
But then how disappointed is she going to be that she was unconscious for the unicorn visit? That's a fucking jip.
Well, but she knows that it came.
No, she doesn't.
You know that Santa came because he ate the stuff off the plate. You don't see Santa.
You know
but
Santa came
Santa
because
did
suddenly
come
another
because he
part of
ate
the tree has
plate.
snow on it and it's inside.
What?
What's that dripping off the side of the tree? Oh, that's the fake snow flocking. Yeah, but it wasn't there 20 minutes ago.
You're such a twit.
That's how you know Santa came.
Tell her to leave it carrots.
Look, when it comes to kids, this is how you know Santa came. You very clearly hear, ho, 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 don't tell your husband. Ba-da-bam. All right. Did I miss the gorilla song? I was at the doctor again. No, you did not. Fortunately for you, I've been trying to get through the chat, and it's become a fucking battle because you guys are talking faster and more than I am, which is impressive. Clout chasers are annoying. Right? That's why nobody should like me, because I'm always chasing clout, and I'll never catch it because that bastard's an able-bodied son of a bitch, and I can't run. It comes in glass ampules. They break easily. All right. Interesting to know. Fall in there, good buddy. Just played one squirrel. He just played one squirrel thingy. Yeah,
no
no,
worries.
we're good. We're
No
good.
worries.
Go back and remove yourself off the screen, please, for screenshot for later. Didn't we cover that?
Yeah, you did that. Yeah.
How many times did St. Caesar send that in multiple times? Is this this is the Twitch one? I don't even see it over here.
Well, no,
Weird.
I think it's just the fact that you like to start at the end and read backwards. So at some point you get
I'm
back
trying to
the
keep
point
up
where
with
you
this
last
thing, but it's always all over the place. Marshmallow, unicorn, poop, or unicorn horns. They got those in the dollar stores. Wet spot. Oh, wild saffron. I say no. Especially once they go cold. Just put some grass in a basket and say you're welcome. They will laugh at it later in life. Dude, here's the thing. Again, I have to point this out. The first short circuit movie. When the freaking army surrounds the old couple in the truck and they pull their guns, they're like, don't move, and she looks at him, she's like, I hope you took the grass out of the glove compartment. Like, the grass in the glove compartment, I always thought was the fake Easter Bunny grass, and I didn't know why it was a thing. Anyhow, so that you live, you learn. And now I'm just like, oh damn, grandpa and grandma were smoking doobs. That's awesome. Yeah. Then it sucks to have to lay a towel down on just so somebody isn't laying in a puddle. Thank God for mattress protectors. I mean, dude, if you don't fuck on a slip and slide, what are you doing? Glitter equals art herpes. Can't even get it out of the carpet, right? Let alone your urethra. Anytime someone saw mommy kissing Santa Claus, yeah, and then that person got punched in the face because, you know, snitches get stitches. Susan liked, at Susan, I like Steel Toe, but I hate it brought into other shows. Yeah, dude, Steel Toe's fine. I love being on Steel Toe. It's just, it's not here, and I don't care. How do you know Aaron came? Because he's licking his. Oh no, I'm not. That's just again. Didn't we just discuss how we didn't need that? Or the other candy stores online or regular. All right. No, I did not post it twice, sir. I'm not saying you did. I was curious. I didn't even see it posted once over here. Did you hear about the jet that had a unicorn strike? Nope, just the one that had the rabbit strike, the mid-air bunny collision. Mike Lindell can only warrant out my pillow products so many times before he asks if my wife was overstimulated by the 2024 election results. Okay, I have no idea. Digger, they love unicorn hairbands.
Okay.
King Kong Dong 42. I have my own opinion about what happened, but I'm keeping it to myself because I'm a nice person.
Perfect.
All right. Rusty Grammar,
As
lols.
we like it.
Kate Beckinsale is way hotter than Monica Bellucci. No, she isn't, Ryan the Garbage Man. Kate Beckinsale is a perfectly beautiful woman, but she is not hotter than Monica Bellucci. Dude, Kate Beckinsale is nice. Kate Beckinsale, I'm sorry, is not that nice. That is just, damn. Good Lord. Good God. And she has an Italian accent. So that lady can curse at you and it just gives you a boner. And if it doesn't, why are you dead? So at Susan, that's fair. Everyone will have their own opinion. They're allowed to have it, right? God bless you and your opinion. Even unicorns hate Canada. Well, I mean, at this point, it's just so hard to get in with the passport rules. Unicorn slippers or socks, even one of those attractable unicorn tails. If you can afford the tariffs. My friend didn't have the Easter bunny growing up. She had the Easter monkey. He lived under the couch and left you peanuts and bananas for Easter.
I like it. Much healthier.
Sounds like a ripoff. Like everyone else is getting marshmallows and chocolates and candy and like puzzles and toys. What did you get? I got some healthy food and a monkey. Like, that's not awesome. If you really want to convince your daughter or son or whatever that the Easter bunny has visited them, there is a really easy way to do it. Go to your local pet store and ask them if you can procure a small amount of rabbit pellets. And by that, I mean the turds that they drop after they eat. Believe me, they're rabbits. They'll make plenty. And just sprinkle those around the house. And your children will have to play, is that chocolate or is that not chocolate? And they can say, hey, it's from the Easter bunny.
No.
All right, I'm not even catching up to the comments anymore. We have about 45 minutes left of the program. I'm going to do the videos that the songs that I got sent. So we have a couple. We have the first one, I believe, is Johnny's Gorilla Dirt. Well, so then what's Johnny's Rare Cuts? This is the first one that you listened to?
Yeah, the cuts.
Johnny's
Yeah.
Rare Cuts. Okay, so let's listen to this. We'll share this tab. This is off of the Suno app. I love the Suno app.
Yeah.
I have a paid subscription, and it is free to
They
use.
made our intro song. They made my intro song. Yeah, I love that program, and
I love this program. I love this program so much that I stepped up and got a basic membership. Just because, you know what? Fuck it. I use it, and I'm going to be using it more for more projects that I'm working on. So this is somebody else. I did not make this. This was not made by me. This is not endorsed by me. And the things talked about in here are bits and jokes and are not fucking real, okay? It's not real.
Johnny rolls with wheels of steel, no time to cry or weep. A little shop on a twisted street where rare secrets sleep. He's got gorilla tenderloin that melts right on your tongue.
I fucking hate you.
And a jerky hanging high where neon signs are strung. With hands that shake but eyes that gleam, he preps those zebra steaks. A flair for flavors and bold delights only Johnny makes. Folks come knocking day and night for his exotic wars. He winks and says, enjoy the taste, take life unawares. Johnny's Rare Cuts, the stories don't lie. Flavors so wild, they'll make you fly. You can't find these in dusty old malls. He's carving dreams where the world feels small. His body's tired, his soul's alive, his spirit's razor sharp. He hums a lullaby so low, sounds like a broken heart.
I'm doing a dab.
The butcher's blade might weigh him down, but passion keeps him light. Selling meats you only hear when whispers haunt the night. No. So here's to Johnny with his...
No, I'm not selling meat. I'm not selling meat.
Oh, yeah.
Arch Magnus Tim saying, so give the kids hantavirus? I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what we're talking about. That was a minute ago.
You have Susan saying you have memberships, Johnny. I don't see the join button, and I will join. I don't have memberships on YouTube yet. I'm still trying to figure out why that's a thing. I need to get that straightened out. It should have been fixed by now. But that is something we need to figure out and get straightened out. So that's a thing. But no, I was talking about I have a Suno membership because you can make more music that way. I like using this app. This is great, says Wild Saffron. Susan saying, Rusty Grammar, you're right. This is gay. Was Rusty Grammar saying this is gay? I can't wait till you get to my goose video. It's super gay. Oh, the goose video is super gay. I don't know. As manager of the meats, I'm putting in my resignation after this song. I don't associate with... Bravo, splendid job. I thought he offed himself. No. No. By the way, we're halfway through the song.
Feast of the rare, crippled wheel still spinning, a tail full of flair. Every slice, every bite, every jerk delight tells the saga of a man who turned shadow to light. Johnny's Rare Cuts, the stories don't lie. Flavors so wild, they'll make you fly. You're not eating, you're tasting a dream. Bites so forbidden, they'll make you scream.
Perfect bite.
I hate you. I don't know who you are. And I don't know why it's. Why is it still going? Why does it still have like a minute? You listen to this part?
No, I didn't. I cut it off at the end there. I figured it was just AI music filling the void. For some reason, they need it to be like 2 minutes or something.
You're not eating, you're tasting a dream. Bites so forbidden, they'll make you
Wow, that went very 80s hair band at the end.
Al's singing actually matches the end of the song. Hey, buddy.
That's awesome. Hi, Al.
If you're looking for your dog, I don't know where it's at right now, buddy. I can't help you in your dog humping adventures. I have a show to do for 45 more minutes. So that's one song. That's the one you heard, and you told me.
Yes, I decided not to listen to the other one because I enjoyed this one so much.
Well, I'm gonna just say, I don't mean to crap on. Oh, version 2. Should we go with Derby 1 or 2? I think we should go with 2.
Yeah, I guess
Is version 1. I'm dying so. I'm laughing so hard I'm dying, and then version 2. I don't know which one I should do because version 2 came in. I don't know if they came in at the same time. I'm laughing so hard I'm dying. I'm gonna go with the one that links to that. Now this is Johnny's Gorilla Derby, again made by the same person who made the other one. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is supposed to be about, but I would like to once again reiterate: the gorilla milking thing was never my idea or my bit or whatever. It is unfortunate information that came about and things that you guys made up and took upon yourselves. So I would just once again like to remind the audience that there is no gorilla milking emporium. These things are not real. So I appreciate it.
Right.
We don't need to keep making music. We don't need to keep making music.
Johnny's got wheels instead of walking
I didn't make
shoes. A life that he'd never pick nor choose.
I watched Gorilla Derby.
On the edge of the woods where the wild ones roam, he's found a way to call his own. With shaky hands and a steady heart, Johnny's milking gorillas, he's made it an art. The town just laughs at his peculiar way, but those beasts and Johnny, they save the day. He's churning out gold from the fur and the grit, living his life, ain't no time to quit. In the shadows so deep where the big ones play, Johnny makes his living his own kind of way. Folks gossip about milk and a man.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? This is making it sound. Susan saying bye. We drove Susan away.
Oh no. Oh no. Susan, please. Don't leave.
Is this AI or Orion the Garbage Man? I don't know. Who was the person
It's
saying I
AI.
needed to play this stuff or whatever?
AI.
Well, no, the AI made the song, but whoever wrote it, it's just they all very much have the same theme. I'm sorry. I think this is awesome. I'm laughing. I'm not. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm bored.
I gotta
just, like,
say, I'm
one-
not as big a fan of the country music as
It's
the
not
other
even
one.
that. Like, Johnny's got wheels instead of walking shoes. Both of the songs used a thing about he's got wheels instead of walking. Like, we get it. I'm a cripple. Like, this is all. It's really weird because I can't get into it because, again, the whole idea is a song making fun of a bit that you guys made up about me. So I'm like, okay. No, it's really funny because get it, you milk gorillas. Right, that's your guys' bit that you deeply enjoy. And because I like having an audience, I let you have that, but I don't care. And again, as I have to keep repeating myself, it's not real. So we're letting that go. We've driven off Susan. I don't know how many other people. Bye, Susan. Oh, well, some people are just giving it a bye. R.I.P. Susan, she will be missed, right? I like 70s and 90s country. Don't blame me, asshole. Dude, there's nothing wrong with the music in terms of being country. I'm just saying the overall premise. I just went, eh.
I much preferred the first. It was the second song to
I'm not
me.
blaming anybody.
But I much preferred the first song we played. Johnny Buzzkill over here, right?
I'm not Johnny Buzzkill. Whoever was like, well, everybody else was like, this sucks. And then we did the second one and I read a comment, bye. And I'm like, all right, so people are clearly leaving over this content because they're not enjoying it. So that's kind of like, all right, let's find out what's going on there. We can talk about it. We can do things.
It's never good enough.
All right, let's clear this. Let's clear that. Let's clear that. And bye-bye, Monica. You beautiful lady.
I never got to hear that one, but that sounds good.
Never got to hear what one?
That one.
Johnny once said that.
Yeah.
That was on the radio. That was a long time ago.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, that was a really long time ago. That was a ways back.
That's an oops.
It was an oops a doodle. I meant to say goofy little kook.
Yes. Yes, I can see that. Didn't work out that way though.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Lab Blast, Susan doesn't know our bits. That's right. But Susan being bored with our bits and me being bored with our bits is where I'm like, yeah. It's the same. Like, I don't know. It's the same joke. He's milking gorillas. Yeah, but we're not, though. That all started because some person came in here making up stuff about King Kong's jizz, and you guys went with it. And then you made up. Like, it's not like I did anything or owned any sort of business that could be construed as this or anything. Literally, no, I haven't even owned a business. It's just, again, it's a bit the audience came up with that they beat to death every day ad nauseum. Now we have a song.
I have to say, though, the different companies are pretty funny bits.
Yeah, the companies are funny bits. I'm
and
just saying.
If you came up with something better, then we'd get off this one. But
if I came up with something better, I'm not responsible to come up with something better. We don't need to make up fake businesses that I don't run.
No,
it doesn't need to be a thing.
A bit. Until you can come up with a better kind of a bit, then
I vehemently don't like the bit, but I like the music. Now that's how you be a dick. We've got 30 minutes left in the show, and that's how you come in at the end to be a proper asshole. Let's see. We did the Trump tariff song. I've got all of this stuff. I'm going to see what I have here that I missed. Concert goers, Mocello. We did all of that. Gretchen Wilmer thing we did. The English cop thing we did. Oh, damn. Oh, dude, we never got to watch the man attempt to do a folded sheet. We never did.
Oh, we never did.
We never got to do that. We are going to do that one next because we never got to get to that before. We ran out of time for that one. So we're going to add
Wild
that.
is offering our please. Sorry, the plebs offering displeases you, Your Highness.
The plebs offering? What do you mean the plebs offering? How is making up businesses I run an offering? Song the offering. It's not even that
coming in.
not great for content. Johnny, as a founder of the milking bit, those songs were trash, says King Kong Don. I didn't make them. So I don't know who you're talking to. I like, I'll be honest, I don't know who made them. I know the name of the person on the Suno account. I can give you that. Again, they were sent to me as, hey, dude, these are funny. She listened to one and said, I'm laughing. I figured I'd play them and react to them on in real time.
I liked the first one. I did. I really did.
She also likes to keep this bit going. So, you know, somebody
Well,
just
I
like,
said,
torture me.
you're the comedian. It's your show. You come up with a new bit, and then we, your audience, can get off of this one. You're making us do all the work, Johnny.
No, in fact, I'm asking you to not do any work.
Well, we wouldn't have to if you would. You know, come on, Johnny, entertain us. Come up with a new bit.
Oh, I fucking.
You think we want to keep feeding these dead gorillas? Like
You are so lucky you live in a different country. All right.
Yes, I am.
Got anything about water skiing otters? No, I don't, SH. Trump plus. I vehemently dislike the bit, but like the music about it. I could have swore I highlighted that one up there. I'm not responsible for the content. I'm just the host. No. Wild Saffron, I'm not saying I'm not responsible for the content. I'm saying I'm responsible for the content I present. You guys keep doing stuff. You're like, play this. Like, again, I'm pretty sure Wild Saffron is fucking with me. But it's like, you guys get on my ass. I sent you that song. I mean, play the song. Play the pic. Show the picture of you as a doll. Like, you guys do stuff that's insulting, and you're like, give me attention and time on your show. And it's just, I don't want to. And then so I do it, and people move on. I'm like, all right.
I don't know if you noticed. We've got Lab Glass on Rumble with $5.
We hear more $5 more saying here more songs. Thank you for the 5, Lab Glass. And then Dom with $1 saying okay to drop links to other Rumbles here. I mean, I guess it depends why. I don't really care. I'm not super I don't think I'm gonna lose anybody because Dom walked in and went, guys, check out this channel, and everyone's like, yeah, fuck Johnny, we're gonna go over there. But at the same rate too, it's also like, it is kind of a dick thing. But I mean, like I said, I don't know, I don't really give too much of a shit, but I do appreciate that you paid $1 and asked first. That's super awesome. So I guess I'll let it slide no matter what this time. RIP Susan, she will be missed. Yes, Susan will be missed. I liked Susan, she seemed nice. Gorilla feeding time took longer than usual. Someone let the crocs in there. They were put in the emu's croc cage. Eggs were broken. Again, these things aren't.
Not again. Not again.
Johnny's Rabbit Strike Prevention Incorporated. Oh,
yes.
Do that thing I like, says SH. Dom, 9 p.m. Central live chat box with with nonsense videos on the side. I have no idea who that is.
Okay.
That's weird. But that's a Rumble channel, I guess. So Dom dropped that link in the Rumble. Again, thank you for the $5 very much, Dom. I appreciate that. Super duper awesome. Yeah, we got 30 minutes left. I promised this video before. Yeah, I promised this video before, and the reason why we didn't get to it is because we had like 2 minutes left in the show, and it was a 6-minute video. And just the level of let's just say just the showiness that this video starts with, I kind of feel like we needed to make sure we had all the time for it. So let's go ahead to this. Now, this is man folding a fitted sheet in Wellington. Apparently, hundreds of people gathered to watch this man fold a fitted sheet. I don't know how he got the word out that he was folding a fitted sheet, and I don't know why anyone went to this event because he said, hey, I'm folding a fitted sheet, and didn't immediately follow up that invitation with, and when is the FBI checking your computer? All right. Okay, I guess I should be chatting with this name, says Dominion After Dark. I don't. What?
Yeah, because I guess it was his channel, but it's a different name.
Okay. Well, either way, Dom plays old movies late and chats, talks about anything. Well, again, yeah, you can link, especially if it's your own shit, you can link your stuff all day long. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, it's not like it's going to change a whole lot of what's going on over here. I trust my audience to enjoy the content, and if they don't, they find what they like, and I'm happy for them. Either way, yeah, you go ahead and throw your link. Again, you paid $6 for it at this point. It's pretty much a paid ad read. Anyhow, Man, fitted sheet, Wellington, beef well done. Go. You check his computer wholeheartedly. You're doing what? A performance piece on folding a sheet? Yeah, that's because you needed to find a way to hide the body. All right, let's see what it is.
Wellington, you're weird. Welcome, everybody. How are we doing? We doing good?
They're weird?
Folks, I'm so jet lagged. This is so weird. You're a weird city. No other place in the world, you realize, no other place would anyone work from home to come and see this. There's no other city where people are this passionate about performance arts. Folks, my name's Dan Borman. Thank you for coming out. Before we kick into this, we'll give any context. Give us a cheer if you don't know how to fold a fitted sheet.
Okay.
Give us a cheer if you've done it before. All right, folks, we're joined today by some liars by the sounds of it, because this is a Canuck Street event. I think I might be the first boy in history to do this on his own, unassisted. You think I can do it, Wellington?
St. Caesar simply saying, I disown this Englishman. This is lame and gay.
Fair enough.
Well, you know what? I don't want to fight you, St. Caesar, but I will ask you this follow-up question. Can you fold a fitted sheet?
Ooh, good question. Fair enough.
You know, the last few months over in the UK, I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm Dan Borman. I've been over there for a few months. I love being back in
Fuck you, Johnny Walker. Fuck you. We've been at this for all of not even a minute, and now Johnny's fitted sheet. Fucking damn it. Why? You might be in the Netherlands or Germany. Well, Wellington sounds like if he's in England, if he's in that side of the pond, it's probably England. But again, no, it doesn't need to be a thing. Johnny's Fitted Sheets LLC. No, I have parents that do it for me. Right? So again, please continue. This man's lame and gay. He can fold a sheet. What are you doing with your life?
Hate me before I've even said anything. I love it. It's fantastic. We go into a cafe, and the more insufferable the barista, the better the coffee every single time. When they're unkind to you, you know the coffee's going to be great. But I think we stick into it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to fold this sheet. And I know are you excited? You look pretty excited. At the end of this, my pals are going to fly the crowd. You're all going to get 20% off for my show in the New Zealand Comedy Fest. It's called Dan Borman Folds a Fitted Sheet on His Own. It's a show about situationships, relationships, and everyone else in between. You're going to love it. You get 20% off with those vouchers. Now, at the very end, when I've tried to do this, I've been watching YouTube tutorials. Not for folding a fitted sheet, I just want to learn how to French kiss. At the end,
I can't highlight this one on the screen. I'm not going to switch it over to it. Dominion After Dark with $1 saying Johnny's Shitted Sheets LLC. No, let's not.
I think we're going to get 2 people from the crowd and see if they can do it quicker. And if they can, they get free tickets to my show. So,
will they lose?
What we're going to do, Wellington? Actually, come on. Another round of applause for yourselves for showing up. How good?
No. You're getting the audience to applaud themselves for showing up. Somebody's stalling. And now I'm starting to think you don't know how to fuck to fold that sheet, homie. Your mouth wrote a check that your talents can't cash, and you're well aware.
I think so.
I'm going to play Bite It On by Jason Status. On the second drop, I'm going to have this thing folded. I want you to imagine that I'm standing here with a sheet folded triumphantly. And on the count of 3, show me the reaction when this thing is folded and I become the first boy in history to fold this. 1, 2, 3. Now the council had some safety concerns. Because I've had cough, cold, and flu symptoms. No. Wellington, are you ready? I forgot that this city is so windy. Illusion is safe.
What the heck is going on? Is this a magic trick?
No. Everyone stopped when he put it back on the ground.
Yeah, everyone stopped when he put it
Like-
back on the ground, but is he actually folding the thing or is he just tossing it around?
No, he's folding it.
Is that folded?
Wait for it.
Wait for it like what? Like if you bake it. Oh shit! I forgot to put my camera back on. Like if you bake it like a cake, it'll eventually come out folded. I don't understand what is happening here.
No,
Wow.
he's matching the corners.
Okay, he's matching the colder. Get to folding, you wankers.
Right? He's taking
Not
his
hard
sweet
to
time.
fold fitted sheets, says AP. Says you, I can't do it. Wild with microfiber cotton nowadays. Thread count is nearly as important. This is going to be anticlimactic, says Wild Saffron. Well, good thing we'll have more time for other stuff. Wild, but 20 years ago, 1,000 thread count Egyptian cotton was the way to go. Right now, what are you, lame and cheap? Dude, your foreplay sucks. Hey,
Right?
I'm not trying to sleep with you, Wild Saffron. Chill. One question, why? I have no idea. It said that a lot of people gathered to watch it. I wanted to see why it was such a thing worth watching. Worst part is he put it down flat to fold it. A real man would have kept it up, if you know what I mean, says Dom.
There you go.
Saint Caesar, F me, turn this off. This is really, really gay. Pay me $5, Saint Caesar. Pay me $5 and I'll turn it off. Hold the sheet. Hold the sheet. Hold. All right. Why is he doing this? Susan didn't leave.
Good. Thank you.
He's doing this because the comedy career isn't working out as well as he hoped it is. So now he's hoping he's got a backup in laundry. Dominion After Dark, yes. Johnny's Walker, sure, but can he fit a folded sheet? This is the part where if you're an audience member, you just come over and you just kick it as hard as you can. And just be like, fuck this guy. All right, let's keep going quick here. Again, why are we dragging this out? Did you have a certain amount? Was there a certain quota of time you had to fill with the folding the sheet gag bit and you don't have anything else to fill it in with?
Sounds like he went too quickly and then he had to wait for the music to catch up to him. Like if you go back, he was kind of just killing time and then it changed and he's like, okay, and now we can go and do it. I think he was going too quickly for his own music. Kill time.
Susan saying, I have never had sex with anyone from YouTube. No phone boning, nothing. Good for you. Susan, I miss you, says King Kong Dong. You can hear the ladies drying up, waiting for the fold. Oh, not really, but still. Prop comedy, Carrot Top is way better. Absolutely. Susan, that is smart, says SH King Kong Dong. Let me know if you ever get divorced. I mean, King Kong Dong saying, I want to piss on the sheet. All right, that's a bit hard. These tards clapping are funnier than the comedian. Why is that? Apparently a love connection happening in the chat. Nice. Dom saying at Wild, low IQ is normal for the UK. I didn't know that. I thought Susan perished. Glad to see she's okay. She didn't perish. She just chose to leave because she thought the music sucked. I want to shit on the sheet. Yes, we're well aware you don't like it. Dominion After Dark wankers. All right. So we've caught up with everybody. We've caught up that. And I would say we're done with this bit and we should move on. But since Sane Caesar
Well,
loves
now
it
we've got to
so
see the
much,
end of it.
well, I want to say in general, we can't skip out on it now. We disappoint Sane Caesar, and Sane Caesar loves it so much that Sane Caesar begged and requested that I play this bit. The only reason I'm doing this whole video right now is because Sane Caesar asked for this, because Sane Caesar loves this video.
Welcome to the Fourth Goodness. You need to go wild and go crazy. We've achieved the impossible. You have to tell your boss where you were on your lunch break. It is ridiculous.
All right, I got one thing to say about
A couple of
this.
people in the crowd might be able to do that a little bit
All
better.
right, so they're not. I was literally holding out to see the other people in the crowd do it, but that's not even in the video. So we don't even have the other people in the crowd doing it. It's the whole reason I was hanging out till the end there is gone. So,
So after having watched all of that,
mm-hmm.
do you really think that our exotic meat and gorilla milk emporium, you think that's a lame bit?
No, I think the continual
I mean-
insistence that I'm running businesses that aren't real.
Okay.
It's hurtful.
But in comparison to that, I can fold
Like you can always find something worse. I can show you a brutal fucking head-on-head collision. And you'd be like, hey, wouldn't you rather watch the fucking guy fold a sheet now? Wouldn't you rather watch St. Caesar's favorite clip? Again, people asking, people wanting to skip St. Caesar's clip here. St. Caesar saying, I asked for this. I asked for this video. I repeat, I asked for this. Yes, you did, St. Caesar. And again, we're here to serve. Saying, I love you, buddy, but this sucks, right? People are not taking St. Caesar's side. Is this happening in California? No, it's happening over in London. That's why, or England. That's why it was sent to us by St. Caesar. They act like he's juggling knives or torches. Funny part about that is, Wild Saffron, juggling knives or torches would be hard to do in England, since now you can't have knives unless they're blunted. What happened to this show, says Johnny 8 Books. It depends when you ask. Today's been a shit show to the extreme, because I had a whole lot of crap that I had to get done between doing a show with Aaron and this show. And we've it's been a thin news day. So we just kind of been kicking around, having fun. It's just been one thing to another leading to this, either England or New Zealand. I'm pretty sure, SH, that it's England. Yeah, it sucks, but trying to be respectful. Well, it's okay. The St. Caesar's got it. He can take it. He can take it. He likes the clip. Don't worry about it. That guy got so much man ass after this. I'm jealous. Right? He should have used a brown sheet. I'm going to stop right there.
Yeah.
Flashlights. We call them flashlights here. Flashlights. I have no idea. Not torches. Oh, I thought they meant literal torches. My goose video is best, says King Kong Dong. What the hell do you mean your
goose video?
I don't know what he means, his goose video. I don't know. But then again, that's what King Kong Dongs. Everybody thinks their thing that they give you for the show is the best thing. And this is, I'm not trying to shit on you and say that it isn't. I'm just saying you have a biased perspective, and that's fine. But if you come to my show with your biased perspective that what you've got is liquid gold, and everybody, including me, shits on it really hard because you're the only one with that opinion, now I feel like a dick. Lab Glass with $2 on Rumble asking for more fitted sheets video, please. See, St. Caesar, someone else is with you. Fitted sheets videos. Thank you again for the $2. Lab Glass, huge contributor to the show that is Lab Glass. The Rumble and the YouTube knock the goal down when we get buyouts, except for the one that we already pitched forward from last Friday. So that, because we already counted that towards the goal. That part's already in, but the rest of it again knocks the goal forward. And I have to get the the Streamlabs shop to pay out. So that should be due
There you go.
any day now because it didn't say anything about minimums. So I don't know why. Lab Glass, fitted sheets after dark. Remember, your therapist said only one per day. One fitted sheet? Or one what?
One what?
I don't know what this is. What's this? Oh, it's the Killer Bunny bit from Monty Python. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I don't know what the duck video or whatever is. I don't know where I'm supposed to have that.
The goose video.
Again, I just can't stand Saint Caesar. Right, Saint Caesar. Saint Caesar's doing that thing that you do right now. It's just no. Saint Caesar didn't send this video. He didn't send it in. I repeat, he did not send it in at all.
You're not doing that right, but it's cute.
Fuck you. I guess my phone says King Kong Dong. I don't know. Fitted sheets after dark. I think we got that. Lab glass. Remember when remember your therapist said only one per day. I don't know what that means. King Kong Dong. That's tiny. You need to charge your screen more. I can't use a computer unless it's for work, says King Kong Dong. That sounds like a horrible thing. I'm clearing my name. I did not send in this video at all. I repeat, I did not send in that video at all. Nope, Saint Caesar did not send in that video. He did send me the link that I clicked on. He did send it with text that said, and I'm quoting Saint Caesar here, please play this video. It's my favorite comedian in the world. Please play this video. And I was like, once do a favor. Susan, change your screen name. Oh, I love Susan. Don't you ever change, sweetie. I like Susan. Susan is coming. I hope Susan's not going to turn out to be one of those things. It's like a troll account that they're like, we're going to pull a long troll, because those things never work anyway. And I'll be disappointed because right now, the person that Susan seems to be, oh my God, is fun. I've had so much fun with Susan. King Tiny Ding Dong. Wow. Susan's firing shots at everybody. Thank you for the explanation, Johnny. I'll allow it. How is the goal, says Johnny 8 Books. The goal is on currently residing at $35 on Monday, and that is not including the Wally World $4.99 that we just got for the great show, and Lab Class 2 and other stuff. So there's beginning other buyouts and things that'll hit that, including when we figure out how to get the shop, the Streamlabs shop, to send us over the buyouts from all the merch. And for people like Susan who may not be aware, what merch you say, it's in the scroll at the bottom of the screen, but let's give people just a little taste for just a little bit of taste. Itty bitty taste of the merch store. Our merch store is it's phenomenal merch. It's the greatest merch.
The greatest merch.
When we order the merch, we want the greatest merch. I looked at it, I said, this is the greatest merch. All right, so share screen, boop, boop, boopity, boop, 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 bam. The Just Kidding merch store, where you can get things that are related to bits on the show that aren't real. Things like the Cucko Clown shirt. If you enjoy the wrong screen to click on. Cucko the Clown shirt. You can get the Cucko the Clown shirt, the classic tee. It's $18, 100% cotton, unisex, classic tee, and
very popular.
Available in 5 colors: black, red, green, blue, and gray. Cucko the Clown is watching you, and you can let everybody know with the shirt. Maybe you're not into that shirt. Maybe that's not your thing. You want to be one of the people that says Johnny really can't stand y'all. Again, 5 colors: black, red, blue, gray, and I think we have, what is it, a hunter gray and midnight navy is what that's called. You guys may recognize that version of the shirt because our lovely lady Digger has actually modeled it for you before on the show. So it is a lovely shirt. I'm wearing the hoodie right now. I am literally wearing this hoodie that you can have, the Johnny Crutches hoodie. It is comfortable as fuck. I had to tell Ivy's mom when we went out and did that shopping trip today. I was like, dude, how nice does my fucking hoodie look? It feels great. I love it. And then the best part was she didn't notice it at first that I'd never had, didn't really think about it. Like I never actually had a hoodie. And she's seen the Johnny Crutches Trust Fall Enthusiast logo on so many red shirts that it like it might as well be Tuesday. So I had to be like, no, dude, it's an awesome hoodie. Like, yeah, but how many hoodies? I'm like, it's the first one. Hoodie is awesome. The hoodie is the fucking tits. The hoodie is the tits. I love the hoodie. The hoodie also available in 5 colors: the bright red, the maroon red, the heather gray, the Carolina blue, and the Irish green. I will be honest, the Irish green, if people don't like it, will probably be one of the ones that drops because I don't like it that much myself. The Irish green is there because I'm ordering one very, very small hoodie for one very awesome little person, and her favorite color is green. So fuck all
There you
y'all.
go.
And I haven't done that yet, so that's why the green is still there. But anyhow, those things can shift over time. We might do that, and we'll add more stuff to the shop as time goes on. Aside from my merch, we also have the Just Kidding Crutches logo on the shirt for the ladies. We have the bottle, and then we have our Digger Lover merch.
Yay!
You can get the Digger Lover shirt in black, the men's fitted tee. You can get the ladies fitted tee. You can get the Digger Lover hat or the white or black mug. Also the badges. I am
the badges. It's all about the badges.
I need some stinking badges. I'm getting a white badge of mine, and I'm getting a black Digger Lover badge, along with a black cup, probably a shirt and a hat, I think. And then I have to wait until I get more money. We also have the Johnny's Exotic Meat Market shirt in black and white, as well as blue, red, and all that. So it's available in a variety of colors, the lettering, your choice, all that available. It's on the merch store. None of those items are leaving. And they will, again, things will be changed and modified as time goes on. We'll cycle some colors through. I might have some items that I put up for limited times or whatever. Right now, I'll say this. Right now, the hoodies, I have to fix the logo, and hopefully I can get that
I
done.
like that.
Right now, the hoodies have a tiny microscopic white dot on the hoodies that makes them technically limited edition because it's the one part I forgot to Photoshop out when I Photoshopped that image a long time ago. So I have to find the full color version too, because I want to release those as well. So, well, friends, got to take off. Have a great day. See you all tomorrow. Thank you, King Kong Dong. We love having you here.
Be well.
It is awesome. Trust
See you
Fall
later.
T-shirt, question mark, says Sandy. The Trust Fall tee, like Sandy, don't you have a couple in a couple of colors? I mean, I've got a pile of red ones over there. But we will throw together a Trust Fall T-shirt, I suppose. It's pretty easy to put those together. We'll throw a Trust Fall T-shirt up there. And I'm still looking for the full color version of my logo for the thing I wanted to do with that, because these guys are way better about doing stuff in color, and I love that. I love the merch, and I love that even if there is a little hiccup with your merch, they'll figure it out, they'll fix it, and you'll still get it faster than you would from, say, certain other people's shops. So
yeah, I got the one piece, but the other 2 pieces said they were shipped. I talked to them, they got back to me right away. My Digger Lover T-shirt should be here sometime today, and the mug is still somewhere in the States, I think, but it's coming. Oh, and you've missed 420. Damn it.
Yeah, that's all right. I've had a long. Why is the S in stand capitalized? I don't know, but I'm not fixing it. I still like it. I don't care. Because I mean it, goddammit. Really can't stand. That's to emphasize. I don't know. Fuck if dude.
The y'all is capitalized too.
Fever dream while I was making the thing. Really. It was someone else's idea. We ran with it. We threw it up there. We've sold one that I know of to the lady sitting next to me. So I really, you know what? I'm not too worried about it.
I love it.
It's what it is. It is what it is. The point is, it's an awesome shop. Oh my God. And I love these ones over here, the baseball tees. I need to get my baseball tees really, really badly. Because I fucking love baseball tees, man. And these babies look nice with my logo. God damn, does that look good? That looks good with the white and the red. The black goes with it just as well. Oh, sexy shit. And I'm going to have to do it. All right.
Susan has to take off too.
All right, Susan.
Be well. We'll see you later.
Sandy says, I do want one. Well, we'll get that put up there for you. Thank you. I got a gray one with the crutches on it, not the one I wanted. Well, we'll get that. Aaron's idea. Fuck him. What's Aaron's idea? You talking about the Cuckham shirt? The Cuckham shirt was not Aaron's idea, and the Johnny Really Can't Stand Y'all shirt was also not Aaron's idea.
Yeah.
The Cuckham and the Cucko the Clown thing were all just bits that, again, that the audience ran with, and that included me. I decided to fuck with them too. That's not how capital letters work, Johnny. Maybe it won't sell because it looks retarded. Well, at least it represents the show then, all right?
It gives you an idea of what to expect.
You know what, Lexi? I'll go find wherever the fuck I did that thing in my shit over here, and I'll go fix it, and I'll put it on there, and you will be amazed at how absolutely nothing it makes as a difference. My day is over.
It's good.
A bird collector saying my day is over. Later. People hit up Johnny's PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Yeah, thank you for everyone on PayPal, Venmo, Cash App that supported. Let's double check, make sure we're not missing people. Gas meter person is here. All right. Wrapping up now. They're putting in a new gas meter or something, so we got to get that done. So I'm gonna have to let go of people a couple minutes early to head out with that. So we'll look at that. I will see what I can do about fixing the shirt. Lexi laughing, saying, "I'll sleep better knowing it's fixed." Well, I mean, you could order a shirt too, like to kind of really make me eat it. Like say, hey, you had a sale, just waiting, dying on the vine, but your lazy fucking ass was too busy with a typo to fucking give a shit. Ooh, don't you feel like a dick? And I would. I am Walter, subscribing at tier 1 for 40 months. Nice. A man walks in. I'm going to read this for him. It did not come up on the screen or in the chat thing here. Let me share this tab instead and just do that quick. Let's oh, dude, it's at the bottom. Let's do that. Nope. Let's do this and then take her thing off there. There we go. I am Walter. A man walks into an enchanted forest and tries to cut down a talking tree. You can't cut me down, the tree exclaims. I'm a talking tree. The man responds, you may be a talking tree, but you will dialogue.
Nice. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you, Walter. I really feel like that's the perfect way to end the show. That is the perfect nut punch to end the stream. I apologize for ending the stream 5 minutes early. You can blame the power company or the gas company, whichever company it is. There's a meter getting replaced. They were supposed to be here at 5. They told us 5, so I assumed my window of 30 minutes would be fine. It apparently isn't, so I'm going to end this so we can handle all that.
Don't get mad at efficiency. They're there early. They could leave you waiting.
No, I'm going to be mad. Don't tell me how to feel. Do you think you are?
Look on the
I'll be mad if he's really my one. I can be as mad as I'd like.
Cheers, kids.
I'll see you tomorrow. God. Oh. Now I have to play the outro. What do you mean to play us out? What? We'll do it live. We're doing it live.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.